check it kasi there was one time na yung audio hindi po siya gumana. Recording mic check once. Unsa? Charger? It's about now daw. Kani? 2, 3. Mic check 1, 2, 3. Let me check if the recordings went through. Right, it actually went through. So guys, let me start the training right now. Hold on, OBS. Naka-record na po tayo. Alright, let's go straight with the class. So sino po bang tumingin sa day 3 kapon? May, ikaw po ba yung GTX 1650 na GPU or hindi? Ano po ba yung GPU lumalabas sa system compatibility? Is it Intel UHD? Ano po ba yung lumalabas? May name kasi dyan sa GPU mo or either integrated GPU mo. Just send me a screenshot. Actually, you can just continue with no issues. Actually, it's not a problem. It also shows up in my laptop. Well, if you are if you are a GeForce user, pwede kang maka-download ng drivers. You need to update the drivers kasi. So, it's not actually in the text end kasi importante na install po siya. That's its job. But for the drivers, if you have a built-in graphics card or a graphics card that is lower than 4 gig, so like 2 gig lang siya or integrated graphics card, kaya lumalabas yung system compatibility. Pero, meron ako nalaman bago lang. Let me just open my Premiere Pro. Paano siya na hindi lalabas? In my laptop, I always continue with no issues lang. It's totally fine. It let me go through and still edit. It's actually normal. Now, batch 120. Open ko lang to ha. So, kindly go to the edit menu. Windows gamit mo, ma'am, di ba? Edit menu, preferences, and dito tayo sa ano, ma'am? Dito tayo sa edit menu, preferences, and general. Dito pa tayo. So, dito sa ating preferences, ma'am, punta ka sa actually siya general. Nakita mo to? General po. Show system compatibility issues at startup. Actually, pwede mo yan ma-uncheck so that it will not show up. Tell me if nakikita mo ha. Pati sa iba na lumalabas ang system compatibility. So, tell me if you do see it. Punta ka sa edit menu once again. Preferences, di ba? Actually, sa general, makikita mo na siya. Edit menu, preferences, general, and I guess you see this show system compatibility. Tell me if you do see it. Same way sa iba. So if you have that system, yes ma'am.
Hello po, Sir Jeff. Yeah, nakita ko na yung preferences and then I see here na nakatik yung mga show event indicator, show tooltips, show workspace reset warning dialog. I-anti ko mga yon?
No. Ito, nakikita mo po ba tong show system compatibility? Ito, itong tinutukoy ko. Okay, just that one lang.
I-anti ko yon.
Yes po. Uncheck mo siya. And
then hit okay?
Yep, hit okay.
Sige.
So you try to relaunch your Premiere Pro and tell me if it's not showing up anymore, huh?
Sige. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, guys, let me start with the class right now. As early as now, kailangan na ako mag-start because I was late. I was not here yesterday. Sorry. Now, sino po ba tumingin sa day 3 kapon? Meron po ba nag-advance na tumingin dito sa YouTube link na bigay ko? Or wala? Naghintay lang kayo. So, day 3, batch 120. That will be 5 minutes in recording. I'm going to start with editing our text appearance. How to edit our text, because I haven't taught you how to edit your text. I'm already recording the class, huh? So guys, if it's fine for you, we'll have classes tomorrow lang. So we'll have classes tomorrow and we'll have classes by Monday. Okay lang po ba mag-class tayo bukas? Sige po. It's actually a long weekend. So for those who stayed at home, hindi nag-vacation, yes, we can go straightly kasi. So we'll graduate by Monday. All right? Thank you, thank you. We'll be giving the certificates also by Monday. Now, editing our text appearance po. Now, choose any video. So kindly go to the editing workspace. So we're still in the editing workspace, right? Hold on. Mm. Now, okay. So since we're in the editing workspace, I want you to choose any videos that is good as like that is good for background. Like any videos that has a lighter background. Hold on. Nasaan po ba siya? I want this boxing clip. Maganda siya. Okay, or this lake na clip. Right. Yung white yung background, yung ma-appreciate kasi wag yung dark background. Maglalagay kasi tayo ng stroke and shadow sa likod ng ating text. So let me just drag the video. Before, I haven't taught my students how to create gradient. Hindi ko alam na may gradient pala dito, no? Akala ko ibang way, but it was the whole time si gradient. But let me teach you how to use gradient. So, kindly go to your workspaces, and before we go to the captions and graphics, no? Mag-type tool muna tayo. I'll just one click lang, and I'll type there. Like, I'll type here. Ano type natin? Essential graphics. How about that? Sakto po ba spelling natin? Essential graphics and or editing our text appearance. Okay, so we have one problem. If napapansin mo, hindi siya naka-center align. So there was one student, napansin ko sa chat recently lang, na paano po ba mapasentro siya? Kasi napapansin niya na naka-align, like nagsisimula sa left yung ating mga text, hindi sa gitna. Supposedly sa gitna kasi we're dealing with the title. Naka-left alignment kasi. So how are we able to fix it? Before we start to edit it, much better, every time you're done typing, you always click escape on your keyboard. Once again, after you're done typing, you always click escape and you click V for selection tool. Okay? Huwag kang mag-stick sa type tool. Baka kasi nakaklik ka ng ibang part dyan sa screen. So, on tendency, you created a lot of text. And yes, you're able to create a lot of text in just one clip. So, if hindi mo pa alam paano siya ma-delete sila, siguro may naka-experience ng ganito the other day. So, kung hindi mo alam paano ma-remove sila, like what I do before is I just select them, just like how we normally delete a text, tapos backspace para ma-remove. But actually, it's still there. Nakatag pa rin siya as a text. I want to clean them. I only want to remain with our main text in this clip. Makakalagay kasi na maraming text. So, if we go to the captions and graphics na workspace, so workspaces, guys, captions and graphics, please. And once you're in the captions and graphics, you can see that we have a new panel on the right side. It's called Essential Graphics on the right side of our screen. Now, yung iba din, napunta po kayo sa text panel. So on the top left, it's okay to stick with effect controls lang. Hindi po sa pagsugod. So it's okay to not go into the text panel. It's okay na nasa effect controls lang tayo. So you can see that there were lots of text. So may nakapansin dito na bakit marami siyang text. Supposedly, it's only this editing or text appearance lang. So to remove them, actually pwede ko siyang ma-select dito from the effect controls and delete. Or, nasa bag, pagkuha na daan. Now, okay. Either we delete it from the effect controls or we delete it from the essential graphics. So the essential graphics has the browse and edit section. Guys, do not mind about the effect controls if it's fine. So leave it as is lang. Open lang po natin siya. We'll be focusing in this new panel's essential graphics. This one shows up if we are in the captions and graphics. So we are not in the browsing section. So you do see templates that I have that you don't have in your end. Kasi nga, these are templates that I customize my own. And we'll be customizing our own din later on. So wala tayo sa browse, dito muna tayo sa edit. All I need is to edit my editing our text appearance. So ito lang yung title gusto kong i-edit. The rest, I just need to select them just like how we select a clip and delete them pa. Same way sa clip. Nabura na po sila. Just in case, if nag-type tool ka, you click another part here. So they're all combined in just one text. You know what to do. You just find them in the essential graphics and delete mo lang sila from the text box. Only focus in one title as of now. Now, the text and appearance below cannot be found if you will not select the title you want to edit. Itong text natin, kailangan ko siyang hawakan for me to see the text and appearance. So guys, so let me just use selection tool, huh? Before, I don't know how to put my text in the middle. Hindi ko alam yung control method para malagay siya sa gitna. So while I was dragging it around, I don't know about that control method. But before, what I do is I use the transform. So we have this align and transform. Itong align, these are the alignment. We got the horizontal alignment, vertical alignment. Yan yung ginagamit ko before whenever I want to align my text to the middle. Now, we also have this transform. So, did you know that our text also has its own position, its scale, opacity? Meron silang sarili nilang mga properties. Okay, meron silang sarili which is called transform. Meron siyang opacity. So, nung nag-move tayo using selection tool, di ba hindi natin ginamit si video property? We selected the text mismo using selection tool. Nung nag-move tayo, it's not the position from the video property. So, ito yung misconception recently. So, ang nagpapalit na position is directly from the text. Our text has its own position kasi and unrelated yung video property dyan. But when it comes to animating them, much better if dito tayo sa video property. So, pinapakita ko lang that they have their own position, they have their own scale, own opacity, and even rotation and anchor points. But try not to touch anything with them, okay? Actually, yung scale lang gagamitin ko. Or I use position manually. So I hold control para malagay ko siya sa gitna. And just expand it a bit. So that is the align and transform. Just try to use align. Let's jump over with the text and appearance below. So dito sa ating text, there's a drop down sa mga fonts. So marami ng fonts available. Guys, if you're trying to edit them, please do not stick with the type tool, ha? Like baka kasi naka-type ka pa dyan. So if you're trying to edit them, you're not able to edit them. Even changing a font, it won't work. That's because naka-type ka pa. Pagkatapos mo mag-type, much better if you click escape. Pwede mo na siya ma-edit if you click escape, or why not just use selection tool na lang to be safe. Now, there are lots of text or lots of fonts available. Matawag na lang. Sa akong bag. Tatong hospital ka. Wala man si Papa na mo dito to, mas imol. Kasi ano, 1,000 ka. Okay, sorry. Now, I just want you to use selection tool. Sorry, may interruption pa. May lalakad na kasi baby ko. No, lalakad may kukuha. Anyway, so there are fonts available in Premiere Pro. However, if you're not good with the fonts provided by Premiere Pro alone, there are actually fonts that we can find online. Paano po makalabas ang ancestral graphics? You need to be in the editing workspace. I'm sorry, in the captions and graphics na workspace. Okay? So editing our text, pupunta talaga tayo to the captions and graphics. So kindly go here po, captions and graphics. Alright? Now you must have your text clip, select mo yung text clip mo para makita mo ang edit section. You select your text and the title in the text box para makita mo ang text and appearance. So our topic right now, are we able to find third-party fonts online? Yes or no? Is it easy on how to find fonts and install from different websites? Yes, right? So what are those websites that provides free fonts? Actually, napakadami nila. But I'll just share 3 to you guys. If you want to share more, I want you to comment it down sa ating post kasi post ko po ito. So where to find free fonts online? Well, not all of them are free. Yung iba may bayad, but mostly are free. Where to find free fonts online? So we have thefont.com, 1001fonts.com. We also have fonts1.com. Font space, is it .com si font space? Confirm daw. Anong font po yung lagi nyo ginagamit? I use the bold fonts. Yan yung gamit ni Alex Hermosi. Let me show you where to find it. Anong domain po niya? J. So where to find free fonts online? Sige po Mel. Sige po Mel. It's fine. Later na work pas papa. Fontspace.com. Let me include that, please. Thank you. So fontspace.com. Right, thank you for that. Tingnan ko muna to si Fontspace. Hopefully maganda. Mukhang mga magaganda sila. Okay. Magaganda pala. Drip October Crota. Okay. Dito tayo sa newest fonts or best fonts of fall 22. Hopefully they're free. Ay, sila pala, no? Move forward. Ay, wait lang. Paano ko po ba ito ma-move? Hindi ko alam kung paano siya mag-move forwards. So this is Fontspace. Let me try to use also thefont.com. So thefont.com, this is what I recommend. Now, dito sa thefont.com, let me show you how easy it is to find fonts. Dragon Slayer. How about like this one? So click on download on the right side. Now, you just need to click download. Guys, every time I download something online, my File Explorer always pop up. Why? Because in my browser, I've activated dito sa settings ng browser ko, na-activate ko siya dito sa downloads. Actually, whichever browser that you're using, you always have this settings and downloads na section na pwede mo ma-activate. Ask where to save each file before downloading. You can activate this one. So that every time you download something online, it always prompts, saan ko po ba siya ilalagay na folder? Para alam ko real time kung saan siya mapupunta. Kesa hindi nakalimutan ko ma-set up yung path niya and hindi ko alam kung saan siya napunta. So, Dragon Slayer will also have others, Spritz and Delicious, or you try to search the bold font. This is what I usually use. Kapag mag-search kayo ng the bold font, dito sa thefont.com, kapag mag-search kayo ng the bold font, walang space walang space bar. So, one word po silang tatlo. Isang word lang po sila. So, the bold font. Yan po yung usual na ginagamit ko. There you go. So, download ko lang siya. And save. Alright, the question is how can we install them? Yung iba may bayad. Malalaman mo yung may bayad po. Kasi nga, hindi complete lahat. So, let me check ha. Di ba, mga zip file po sila, no? Let me just extract them. Extract ko lang po sila isa't isa. Kay Mac, once papasok na po kayo, like mag-double click kayo sa file, automatic siya mag-unzip. Kay Windows, kailangan ka pang mag-extract. So, delete ko muna kasi na-extract ko na. Ang hahanapin mo na file type is the true type font file or open type font file. These are the file types of a font. So, yung ibang nakikita mong file dyan, try not to open them. We don't use them kasi. So, true type font file. I forgot what is the difference between open type font file. Itong open type font file siguro, siya yung may different font style. Sige po, Tyron. Good job po. Thank you. Good night. Good night din. Sige po, sir. Thank you for reminding. Ingat po. Open type font file. So kapag encounter nyo na file type are like this is how you install them. Like for example, itong una. Double click na natin. Now if you'll check it, dito mo siya titingnan po. If kompleto lahat, then it's free to use. Wala na siyang small letters. So it's all capital. A to Z, it's complete. 1 to 0, it's complete. Including itong mga period, mga comma. Kompleto po siya lahat. So how do I install it? You see this you see this button on the top left, install? Yan lang po yung i-click mo to install it. And that's how simple and how we install fonts online. So if I go back to Premiere Pro, I search here, Dragon Slayer, it's now available. And it's now permanent in your Premiere Pro. Did I do something to install it only in Premiere Pro? Did I do something to install it only in Premiere Pro? Di ba wala? If napansin nyo, nag-click lang tayo ng install. So meaning, if you click install, mukhang mag-duplicate na siya. Mukhang isa lang. So, meaning, if I'll click install, okay. If I click install, it's now installed to my PC, to my laptop, permanently. So if I have other softwares that can open third-party fonts like Photoshop, Microsoft Office, if you try to search this font will be available to them. If you're a Canva user, kailangan mo pa siyang ma-install kasi web browser si Canva kasi. Web siya na software. Kaya kailangan mo siyang import manually. But for those apps that is offline, like itong si Premiere Pro, automatic na po siyang available ng ating fonts if you try to search the name. That's how simple it is and how we find fonts online. The bold fonts, Maverick later na. What pas papa? The bold font. Click ko lang install. Actually, I already have this kaya magduduplicate na kasi siya. Lalabas siya as nagduplicate na. Now, if I'll try to search here the bold font, actually, I have it here in my end. Ayan, maganda po siya. Ito yung ginagamit ni Hermosi when for his text, mga text clips po niya sa kanyang mga reels. So guys, let me proceed with how to edit our text. Guys, you know where to search them, huh? I provided you the websites. I want you to explore it by your own. We got the bold, the font.com. We also have 1001fonts.com. It's the same way how to install them in the other websites. You just find the word download para ma-download niyo po sila. So type 1, do you think that you can also find your own fonts online? Kaya po ba? Pagkatapos nyo po silang ma-download, you go to the file, you double-click the file. Don't forget to extract first. Hanapin mo yung OpenType or TrueType font file. So wala siyang, may number siya, but very weird ang font, no? Click ka lang ng install. And it will be already there sa Premiere Pro mo. Real time. There you go. But I don't use it. Let me just use the boldfont.com. Okay. Now, let's proceed to font size. If you wanted to increase the font size, pwede kang mag-increase. Pwede kang mag-increase ng 130. Center alignment. Ito yung tinutukoy ni Coach. So, center alignment, but move ko siya ulit sa gitna. I'm just using selection tool to move it, ha? I don't use the video property. Dito ko directly sa text. So, hold control, ilagay ko sa gitna muna. So, center alignment. Right alignments and left alignment, they are usually used kapag mga lower thirds. Like the name of the subject and its position. Right? Napapansin mo yun? Or chapter 1. So, dito po siya nilalagay and it's called lower third. It's actually put in the bottom left kapag lower third. But we're dealing with the title kasi. So, let me just change it back to center alignments. And balik ko siya sa gitna. Now, we have, actually, itong top align. May mga bagay dito that I do not change. I always choose top align. So, default ako. I don't change it. So, there are things we need to change. Aside from the alignment, the font size, there are also spacing that we need to change. Di ba napapansin mo si editing hour and si text appearance, malayo sila? Magkaiba po bang result if we use you're only, if you use the transform, what do you mean magkaibang result? Ganito lang. Not related to any animation. You just want to position your text directly using your selection tool. You're just using scale. Okay, you want to scale it up manually. So walang effect controls intended. Like no animations intended. Just positioning, changing the scale of your text before tayo mag-animate sa kanila. Sir friend. So, I rarely use the align and transform in my end. I don't usually use this one, itong transform niya. Kasi dito pa rin ako nagki-keyframe directly sa video property nila kasi. Well, if sa advanced na po tayo, hindi ko kasi gustong ililito si graphics and si video property. Baka malilito si student. You're able to animate also in the graphics property, but not the best time pa. You will find out soon how to animate it. Actually, it's the same thing how to animate. When's the best time to animate them in the text? If you are animating them from the essential graphics. So, pasensya talaga if hindi ko po siya sinasali. Okay? So, ginagamit ko lang sa essential graphics to edit our text. Just simple. We are just here for the text and appearance, not for the transform. Okay? So, nandito lang tayo pa para ma-edit lang kanyang text and kanyang appearance. Alright? So, not animating. Now, disregard mo muna to if it's fine. That's fine. I just want you to put your text always in the middle pa. Okay? Now, let me proceed. Center alignment. Focus on the spacing. Okay? Focus talaga. Huwag kayong malilito dito. Kasi ako nalito ako dito before, so I decided not to include these as of now. Alright. So, we have this spacing. Napaka-importante ng spacing. Napakalayo ng text above and below. But I don't change all of them. Take note, you don't need to change all. It's only the tracking and the leading that I change. Itong first and third. So the tracking, if we try to increase it, increase ko si tracking, hold, increase ko siya from 0, increase it. Ito yung nagpapalayo. Are we able to animate it? Kasi we're able to increase and decrease it. Unfortunately, hindi. You can't see any stopwatch there, right? So meaning you're not able to move them. Sa After Effects, I know how to use After Effects, but I don't have any After Effects course. We're able to animate their spacing. Like the tracking, the leading, pwede po. But dito, hindi. Hindi mo siya ma-animate. If you decrease it too much, didikit po sila. So I'll just choose 0 lang. I'm good with it. Dito po tayo sa leading. The words above and below. So if I'll try to increase the leading right now, lumalayo po siya. If I'll try to decrease it, dumidikit. Ibabalik ko lang po siya dito sa gitna. So I used the alignment once again to align it back to the middle. Simple as that. So overall, it's the font that we change, the alignments, and the leading lang para malalapit yung mga text natin above and below. Now let's proceed to the appearance. So dito po tayo nag-change, or this is where we change our colors, turn it to gradient, apply shadows, apply strokes, or a colored background. Now this fill right now, okay, this fill is the color of our text. So nakikita natin white. If gusto mo palitan ng color, you click the color box and you have this color picker. Once again, if you click the color box, lalabas si color picker. You have the color wheel. It's red, orange, yellow, up until back to red below. So it's like a wheel. Vice versa kasi siya. Now, if you want to change it to yellow, change it to yellow. Pwede mong ilagay yung arrow mo to yellow. But that doesn't mean that your text is in yellow na. Nakikita mo po ba ng yellow yung text mo? Wala. Kasi nga, dito sa color box, our circle, this circle right now, is still pointing sa bottom left. Kaya, itong bottom left, that's purely white. If you want black, then it's on top of them. Di ba napapansin mo sa color wheel, walang white and black? Kasi white and black is located to all of them. It's in the bottom left si white, top si black. But, kung anong naselect mo na color dyan, kung nasan yung arrow mo, that will be in the bottom right. If gusto mo purely yellow, then drag it to the bottom right talaga. So if you try to drag the arrow down, up, you can see that it's changing its colors. So let me just change it to yellow. Click OK. But it's only a solid color. It's only one color. Di ba may nasabi ka kanina that we're able to create gradient? Yes. Click the color picker lang. Hold on. Just click the color box. And there's a drop down. So on top, you see that it is solid. If you click the drop down, dito pa tayo maka-change sa kanila to linear gradient or radial gradient. Take note, I don't use radial gradient. I'm not sure. Mukhang hindi talaga siya maganda. Si linear gradient yung aking tinutukoy. Now, para mas ma-explain ko pa si linear gradient, let me change it to a color na yung halata na color, like pink siguro. Masakit sa mata. Red, hindi rin. I'll just choose pink siguro. Click ko itong drop down and click ko si linear gradient. Ay, hindi pa rin siya nagbabago, no? It's fine. So I'll just choose the linear gradient. So dito, sa linear gradient, you can see that our text actually have two colors. How many colors does our text have right now? And what are those colors, please? So what are those colors? Yellow and white. So who's on top? That is yellow. And the one below is white, Ma'am Rosalie. So in short, we have two layers. Correct. We have two layers, right? So we have the yellow above our text and white below. So paano ko mapapalitan sila? Gusto kong uunahin kung papalitan si yellow. Yung white sa ilalim, stay put lang po siya dyan. Now, this linear gradient, actually you see this bar. You can see the one from the left, from this bar, starting from the left, this is yellow. And the one from the right is white. So meaning that the first one from the left, or like the first one always, is the top layer and this is the bottom layer. Gusto kong palitan si yellow. So paano po ba? Nakita mo tong color stop? That's what we need to click to change the color. And that's the top layer. If I want to change the bottom color, dito po ako sa second color stop. I need to click this. Itong parang bahay. So let's click it right now. So let me just click the first color stop. Click ko siya. Naklik ko na. And let me change its color. So that's where I can change the top layer. So what if papalitan ko to like yellow or blue? Blue na lang tuloy. Ayan, blue. Para mas klaro siya. So it's blue. So you see that it's blue and white, right? This is white. So sa second color stop, the layer below, click ko po itong second color stop, and I'll change it to like, what if gusto mo darker blue or yellow or pink siguro. Maganda pink tapos blue, no? Actually maganda siya. If you click OK, it's now finalized. So it's blue above and pink below. But I'm still not done yet. So click ko ulit si color box. Right? Now, we have blue and pink. Right? So you need to select the color stop bago mo siya i-edit. Di pa tayo tapos. Now, you see this, like it's called color midpoint. You see this one. Huwag kayong mag-click kahit saan ha. Baka kasi nag-click ka dito sa blank space which indicated click to add a stop. You're creating other layers. So, try to select them and you click the delete button mismo. Try not to ha. You see this color midpoint sa gitna. If you select one of the color stops, makikita mo tong parang diamond. If you try to drag it to the right, meaning you're emphasizing the blue parts. So, mas marami yung blue. If I drag this color midpoint to the left, mas nag-emphasize siya sa pink the part. Mas maliit si blue. But, you're able to control the location. Dapat kung gusto mo balance siya, ang location niya must be 15. 50%, 50. Now, that's how you control its intensity. But what if gusto ko maglagay ng pangatlong layer, like another color on top? Then I need to move this color stop once again. Move ko siya sa gitna. Then click po ako dito sa start. Click to add a stop and I'm creating the top layer, the third one. So click ko po yung tong first and I can change its color. So we have 3 colors in total. We have itong teal, the first one, blue sa gitna, and violet sa dulo or pink. Pwede kong mapaparami ang intensity ng ating sky blue or teal and also for our pink. And mas maliit na lang si blue. So you're able to create like a rainbow if you want to. Pwedeng 3, 4, 5 layers. But let's just stop with 2 layers lang. So let me just select the first color stop and click delete. Let's just focus on 2 layers. Let me change it to yellow para mas clear siya. Si top, yellow, and yung sa ilalim, click ko yung second color stop. I'll change it to orange. Darker orange. Actually, darker orange. Ayan, mas maganda pa siya. Ayan, mas maganda. Now, itong nasa taas, opacity, try not to change it ha. Kasi if you try to change its opacity, yung bottom layer, itong second one, try not to change it, magiging transparent. Pwede kasi na only a part of the text yung magiging transparent. But try not to change the opacity. So it's only the color stop that will focus right now if it's fine. But we're not done yet pa. So the way on how it is split, is it split horizontally or vertically? What I mean, paano po ba siya na-split? Is it horizontal or vertical? Paano po ba na-split si yellow and orange? Horizontal. Pahiga kasi. Di ba? Horizontal. Another color on top, that's yellow. Below, that's orange. Di ba? Pahiga. So, paano ko mapapalitan to vertical? Gusto ko vertical tuloy. Actually, makikita mo siya. Makikita mo pa rin dito siya sa angle. It's 90 degrees, di ba? But if I try to increase the angle, try to natin siya increase. Nakikita niyo po ba na umiikot ang kanyang angle ngayon? So I can choose that orange yung nasa left and yellow yung nasa right. So pwede po natin makontrol ang kanilang angle. Earlier there was 90 degrees, di ba? Pero pwede mo siya mapapalitan yung angle nila just by increasing and decreasing their angle. Alright? So click OK if you're good. And let me proceed sa stroke. Check ko si stroke. Stroke is the outline. Now, sa 2022 users dyan, hindi mo makikita po itong drop down na mapapalitan mo siya to outer, inner, and center yung stroke. Stroke is the outline ha. Naka-white po siya ngayon. Hold on. That's the white. But you cannot see this outro. So, is it fine if we do not see the outro? Actually, it's totally fine. Kasi sa inyo, naka-outer na siya. I don't use inner or even itong si center. What I use is only, actually maganda to sa center but you don't have any center, so it's okay to use outer. You're able to decrease the stroke width. If you want to decrease it, turn it to 1. So napaka-thin siya na white. But if you want to increase it, just increase it all the way to the right. You can even add a lot of strokes. So if this is the first stroke, click mo tong plus, you're adding the second one. So pwede mo mapapalitan yung stroke if gusto mo. Or mag-add. But let me just click minus. Let's just focus on one stroke lang. Only white, but let me make it thinner by making it 2. Yan, mas maganda siya. Wag lang yung black. Mukhang hindi siya bagay sa black na stroke. White siguro. Not sure anong maganda. White na lang. Okay, white na lang. Background is the colored background. Let me make this quick. Check the background. Change the color to black. Increase its opacity. Increase the size. And change the corner radius. Yung edges niya maging curve na. So kapag gumagawa ka ng subtitles, what you usually do is you use color background. And you just need to decrease the opacity. So that you can still see the background. Ito yung ginagawa kapag gumagawa ka ng subtitles. But let me just uncheck the background. And last but not the least, shadows na po tayo. So check the shadow. First, hindi naka-black yung shadow ha. So kailangan mo siyang palitan pa to black. Increase the opacity. So this is how a shadow looks like. If we zoom in. Now, alright, so hold on. Kapag gusto mo ma-edit ng shadow, don't just check the shadow and you're good. You're able to edit the shadow kasi. So first, it's okay to stick with a 100 opacity na shadow. Keep it 100. It's fine to make it look 100 na full yung opacity niya. Now, dito natin siya papalitan. If you want to change the angle, you're able to drag this circle around to change the angle. But if gusto mo bottom right, then just use bottom right. Distance, if you try to increase it, lumalayo. If you try to decrease it, dumidikit. You can also increase the size of the shadow. And lastly, just like Canva, kay Canva, hindi mo kasi ma-edit ang shadow. Kapag mag-check ka ng shadow sa Canva, automatic siyang shadow, but naka-lift na. So, what they do is, it's a shadow, but blurred. Soft siya na shadow. If you increase the shadow or the blurriness, you see this blurriness? If you increase that, it will blur the shadow, which makes it look good. So, if nakikita mo, soft na po yung shadow niya ngayon. If we go back to fit, that's how it looks like. So, ito na yung na-edit ko na text appearance. Meron po ba kayo na-edit in your ends while listening? Sino dito naka-create ng sarili nilang text din? Like, naka-edit ng appearance sa text nila? Pa-chat daw if meron po bang nag-follow. Or like, not entirely nag-follow. Like, nag-edit sa kanilang text. Sariling text. Alright. Now, what if you want to save the text appearance that you created? So that next time you want to use it, pwede mo na siya ma-drag and drop and papalitan mo lang yung words. But the appearance is the same. The font, the colors, the stroke are already there. Romander, good job. Decrease the size lang ha. Medyo makapal yung size ng shadow mo. So decrease it and increase the blur. Okay? You might want to decrease the leading para mas lalapit pa sila. But that's fine. And don't try to apply background na lang. Uncheck mo si background. Now, if you want to save the template that you have created, good job, Ma'am Friza. Gusto mo sila ma-save, di ba? Listen, this is how we save a motion graphics template. So listen. If you right-click your text clip sa timeline nyo, right-click nyo po sila. So, GPAW po ba? Right-click mo yung text clip, JPAW. Do you see this export as motion graphics template? Can everybody see it? Well, that will show up kapag yung na-right click mo is a title, is a text clip, ha? So if you click this export as motion graphics template, we're planning to save them as a template kasi. So right click your text clip, click mo export as motion graphics templates. Asa sila? Nako na? Export as motion graphics templates. You will only change two things. So can someone also do the same way? Right click and export as motion graphics templates sa text clip nyo na na-edit nyo na appearance. So ang name, papalitan nyo lang. So batch 120, so I'll just name this as batch 120. Ano po ba yung destination lumalabas? Is it local drive or local templates folder? It must be local templates folder para ma-export po siya, or what I mean, ma-save siya in your same Premiere Pro. So the name and local templates folder lang, ha? Hindi local drive kasi lalabas yan, ma-export talaga literally. So dapat local templates folder lang. So the name and must be local templates folder. If you click OK, then you already save it permanently. So just name it lang, Sir J Pao, tapos click ka ng OK pa. Alright? So saan po ba hahanapin natin yung ating title na na-edit? Makikita niyo po sila. So even if I'll delete this text clip right now, since na-save ko na siya as a template, makikita ko pa rin po sila. Dito po natin makikita sa browsing section. And you can filter them by searching them here in the search bar. Pero makikita mo siya at first, always. Batch 120. Ito yung nagawa ko. So just like how you drag a clip to the timeline, same way applies to a template, to a graphics template. Drag and drop ko lang po ito. Drag and drop ko siya dito sa taas. There you go. Just like how you drag a clip, same way applies here. You go to the browsing section and dito mo mahanap ang template na na-save mo. So type 1, are we good on how to save them as a template so that next time we want to use them, they will always be available sa Premiere Pro? Mawawala po ba sila if I have a new project, Coach? No. They will be permanently inside your Premiere Pro software. Not unless if mag-right click ka mismo sa kanila and you delete it. Madi-delete talaga. Pero if hayaan mo lang po siya dyan, just like what I have in my previous batch, like gumawa kami ng Naruto. Originally, font lang siya nakuha namin kay Naruto. Kami na naglagay dito sa stroke na dalawa. The gradients. Yes. So kami na. So makikita mo na sa browsing section. Yes, it's fine. So let me create another one lang, ha. So Coach, ganito. 'Di ba na-save natin siya as a template? Tapos papalitan ko yung text. Then just use type tool and palitan mo siya. So let me edit it to my name, Jeff Abiliar. Lagay ko lang sa gitna. Now, what if, Coach, edit ko po siya, like papalitan ko ang kanyang color. Okay? Papalitan ko. Alright, just click OK. Now, I want to save it as a template also. Like, I want to create a secondary template. Para may template ako sa batch 120, I also have a template for, like, my name. So, kung paano tayo nag-save kanina, same way applies right now. So, this text right now, if I'll right-click this text, export as motion graphics template. So, this is how you save them as a template. Okay? Name them. Let me name it as batch 122, local templates folder still, and just click OK, and you're good. Na-override po ba yung unang template mo? Hindi. Instead, nag-create siya ng bago. So, dalawa na. So, the way on how I edit them, or the way on how I use them, drag and drop ko lang. Like, welcome students. Why not? Tapos, if may bago context, or if hindi siya masyadong matagal, pwede mo siya makat, and you have another one. Video editing 101. Tapos if may bago ka naman text, you can just hold out, duplicate mo, and papalitan mo lang yung text nila gamit ang type tool. So, pwede mo lang papalitan yung text po nila. Alright? So, if you have a new text, just select them, hold alt, duplicate, and just continue. Para hindi ka na palaging mag-drag and drop always. Hindi naman pwede siguro na every time mag-drag and drop ka, di ba? So, why not just like duplicate your first drop and edit mo lang yung next clip. Yung duplicate, edit mo lang sila. So, guys, that's how we edit our text appearance. But I need to cut off this topic because I need to proceed with our busier na topic. So that will be timestamp today. 50 minutes. How to or busier movements. Linear to busier. Hold on. Hold on, please. Mag-water muna ako. So this is linear to busier. We are going back to the keyframes of topic soon. Hold on. Alright, you're welcome po ulit, ma'am, ha. Now, linear to busier. You remember the preset we saved the other day? Di ba nung day 2, nag-save tayo ng preset? Okay. How about, I'll try to use this text. Etong welcome student ko na text. Why not? Let me just like decrease its scale a bit lang siguro. Alright. Now, I want you to go back to the editing workspace. So kindly go back, everyone, to the editing workspace, please. And strictly, I want you to follow I want you to follow right now. So, kunong instruct ko, dapat naka-follow po kayo, ha? Now, use any text clips that you have there. Any text clips that you have there. Only 2 words lang, okay? Now, if you try to, I'm sorry. I want you to expand the duration of your text clip. Gusto ko ang text clip nyo must be 5 seconds. Dapat 5 seconds po sila, ha? Ang kanilang duration. All of your text clip or your text clip must be 5 seconds. For some reason, I want you to follow. So, dapat 5 seconds duration nila. Now, I'll be animating it using effect controls. Okay? Dito tayo sa video property. Sa motion lang. Now, let's create a simple movement. So, this is our play it. Tumatakbo yan if we play it, right? So, pagdating ni play it at exactly 2 seconds, originally, my text must mag-start siya sa taas. So, at exactly 2 seconds, pagdating na aking play it at exactly 2, dapat magsisimula siya sa taas. So, I'll try to use the vertical position. So, at exactly 2 seconds, magsisimula siya sa top ng screen. Animate the position. Mag-create tayo ng keyframe na at exactly 2, he will start in the top. Now, pagdating ni playhead, at exactly 3 seconds, dapat andito na siya sa ilalim. So, move the playhead first and change the value. So, increase ko lang yung value para mapunta sa ilalim and release. So, it's a very simple movement from 2 to 3 seconds. But right now, since nag-move na po siya, you can see that the movement doesn't look professional. It doesn't look smooth at all. It looks abrupt. So, ano po ba yung abrupt? Imagine you're driving a motorcycle. can you reach 80 kilometers per hour? Can you reach that high speed na galing ka nag-stop agad-agad? So what I mean, if nag-stop ka from 0, you're not moving, then 80 ka kaagad. Would that be possible? No, right? You need to accelerate first before reaching 80. We need to go to 20, 10, 20, 30, 40, going up to 80 pa. But that doesn't work here. This is just an abrupt movement. So 0 to 80, so it doesn't look realistic. Kaya po siya abrupt. We need to have an acceleration with the speed, with the movement of our text, with our subject, with our clip. We need to have an acceleration and dapat din sila mag-decelerate. Bakit? Kasi hindi naman pwede na diretso siya mag-stop. Imagine, once again, you're driving a car or motorcycle. Can you stop right away on the spot? Di ba? Hindi. You need to decelerate first before you can fully stop. So how are we able to create that acceleration and deceleration po? With them, we're able to make the movement smoother, realistic, and smoother po. And that's what we call the Bezier movement. Right now, these diamond keyframes are all linear. Linear movement po sila, or linear na lang. So these are the linear keyframes. Now, if you want to know how they look like real time, since naka-create ako ng keyframes dito kay position, if I'll try to click the drop down of the position, now I see the velocity line of the position. This velocity will not show up, not unless if naka-keyframe ka sa like effect mo, like the position. I'll click the drop down kay position, now I see this velocity. So you can see na from 0, pag tungtong ni playhead sa first keyframe, agad po siyang 1,700s. Okay? And it's fixed lang ang kanyang speed all the way to the ends. And diretso lang siya nag-drop. Kaya po siya abrupt kasi diretsong bumilis, diretso lang din nag-stop. So this is the indicator, tong line na to. Now, sige Ma'am May, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. So this line is our proof that it is actually linear. Kasi yung line, instead of, like, if it's going down kasi, if it's below, top, yeah, if it's just straight, then fixed po siya. So if nasa ilalim po siya, hindi gumagalaw. But since tumaas na, meaning, bumilis na siya. But instead of mag-accelerate siya like this, diretso lang siya bumilis, and fixed speed siya, yung speed niya from start to end, fixed po siya, and diretso lang siya nag-drop. That's why it doesn't look realistic. And it doesn't look smooth. What we need to achieve here is we need to create that curve para mag-smooth po yung end niya and smooth din ng kanyang outro. So how are we able to achieve it? By changing these keyframes to Bezier. Actually, not Bezier, but the ease in and the ease out method, the easy ease method. Where can I find them and how will I know that these keyframes are linear? If you try to right-click your keyframe, po. Mag-right-click ka. Then go to temporal, not spatial. I don't use spatial, temporal. Do you see that naka-check po sila ngayon sa linear? Thank you, Mame, ha? Makikita mo. If you right-click them, you can see that they are all in a linear movements. So what we're trying to achieve is not actually the Bezier, kasi automatic siya magiging Bezier mamaya. Kundi, itong si ease in and si ease out. But ease in and ease out must be applied separately. So if I have two keyframes, I need to apply them one by one. So what do you think? Sino po ba, like if I'll try to right-click my keyframe, so ang palatandaan natin that what we're doing is correct if the line will change. If the line will still be like straight line, then nothing's changed. There's a proper way in how to apply the ease in and outs. And let me explain like how to properly use it. So if I right-click my first keyframe, like select first, tapos right-click, temporal interpolation, ano po bang dapat iselect ko sa first keyframe? Would that be ease in or would that be ease outs? What do you think, guys? Rosalie, ease in? How about the others? Out for Dan, out for us, J is in. Bakit po ba ease in or ease out? Let me show you how it works. So if mag-ease in ako, if I'll click ease in the first keyframe, So, magiging ganito na yung logo niya kapag naka-ease in na. Naka-busier na po kasi yan. So, since nag-click tayo ng ease in, automatic siya naging busier. But, is there any changes with the line? J, Efren, is there any changes pa? No, none. So, meaning, mali po siya. Actually, that's what I thought before. I thought before that N yung nauna and out yung pangalawa. So, mali, no? Let me just click undo. Okay. Nung bumalik siya to like, linear. Ang sakto dapat is ease out, then ease in. So, out to in. Ease out. So, easing out from the first keyframe, then going in slowly or easing in to the second keyframe. So, ease out yung dapat na una and ease in. Bakit? So, if I try to right-click the first keyframe, temporal, ease out. Now, is there any changes with the line? Yes, there is. So, if I try to play it, it will now be smoother. Yung pag-intro nila, if napapansin mo. Nakaw na sila. So, ease out, mas smoother na yung intro nila. And for the second keyframe, right-click ko lang, select, right-click, ease in. So, ease out, ease in. If you'll see the curve, it's what I, like, it's the same, almost the same to what I have drawn earlier. So, ito yung gusto natin achieve, something like this, like a curve. So, you can see that the velocity is now slowly speeding up. From 300 to 600, 900, all the way up to 2,000 plus. So, 2.5 is the highest point, yung pinaka-fastest speed niya. Then, went back right away. So, nag-decelerate naman po siya. Para going to the end keyframe, dapat naka-slow down na talaga. So, if you try to apply it to your clip, to your two keyframes, ease out and in, tell me if you do see it na naging smooth po ba sila. Ulitin ko. Okay? You don't need to click the drop down. All you need to do is just to create the two keyframes. Right-click your first keyframe, ease out. Right-click your second keyframe, ease in. That's all. If you try to play it, it's now smoother. So, click ko yung drop down para makita ko yung line. So, naging curve talaga. So, correct. Now, type 1. Type 1 for those who were able to follow. Type 1 if you do see it na naging smooth siya sa sarili niyong clips. Efren, you see that it's smoother. Dan, Ross, good job. Alright, good job po guys. That's how we properly use them. And it's always ease out to in always, ha? Now, but parang blurry yung text kapag nag-play. That's because of the playback resolution, Joseph. Well, if you're going to export it, hindi na po siya blurred. Actually, in the playback resolution, nakita mo tong playback resolution sa bottom right. Sa akin naka-full. Kaya pa naman siya sa PC ko. So it will depend on the specs of your PC. If you have a like an entry-level spec or like a built-in graphics card or like a lower spec na PC or laptop, ang suggested lang is playback resolution kapag mag-edit kayo is 1/2 or 1/4. So kapag mag-pause ka, clear. That's the actual look. But kapag nag-play ka, maging blurred siya. It's for the sake to lessen the power it needs while playing it back. Like what I mean, kapag mag-play ka, it consumes power. Para hindi masyadong mahirapan yung PC mo sa pag-playback smoothly, that's why blurred siya kapag mag-play ka. But eventually, it's actually not blurred. It's just kapag nagpe-play lang. Kapag andito pa sa Premiere Pro. Pero kapag exported na, it's the full quality na po. You get my points? So, if you have a lower spec, lag siya if you turn it to full. Yes. Pwede mo siyang i-full. Pero if hindi masyadong malakas yung PC nyo, maglalag siya. Okay? Pero if kaya sa full, then why not? Alright? But it's fine not to use like 1/2 or 1/4. Much better nga if lower lang yung playback resolution kapag nag-edit pa lang para less stress sa PC mo. Yan yung ginagawa sa mga editors. But if so far, I need to use full because I have my class. Dapat makita mo siya in its full quality sa Zoom. So guys, let me deactivate position. Okay? And reset ko siya. Now let me try to use scale. I'll animate scale. Pagdating niya at 1.5, dapat magsimula siyang 0 yung scale. Pagdating ni scale at 3 seconds, dapat siya naging, naging 120. So, if I try to play it, you can see that it is scaling up but linear, abruptly, diretso lang, fixed speed. So if I'll try to click the drop down key scale, since may keyframes na siya, baka magtataka kayo, there are 2 lines. So the line above, please do not touch the line above. That's actually the scales na scaling up. Diba from 0, then scaling up. That's the scale going up, which is fine. What we need to mind is actually the velocity line. Yan po yung dapat natin i-mind. So you can see that it is abrupt. We need to make it at least a curve. So how? I taught you how to do it earlier. First keyframe, select mo lang, right-click, ease out. Second keyframe, right-click, ease in. So you can see that the velocity of your scale is now curve. So if you ease out to ease in na po siya, it's now smoother ang kanyang pag-scale up. And if you want it to go back, so pagdating niya at 3.5, it will start to like scale down naman. So add keyframe lang ako. Tapos pagdating niya at almost 5 seconds, bumalik na siya to 0. Pwede mo siya ma-fix back. So if they are all linear, guys, explain ko lang ha. If they are all linear, so linear po siya from start to end. Pair by pair po yan. So this is the first pair, intro and outro na pair. So select the first keyframe, ease out. Second keyframe, ease it. Then second pair naman, ease out, then ease in. Vice versa lang. Like, just continuous na po siya. Ease out in, ease out in, ease out in. So it's now smooth from its intro and also its outro. So guys, type 1, are we good on how to apply the ease out and in to our keyframes? And I want you that most of your keyframes must be all ease out and ease in. So starting from now, I want you to apply ease out and in to your keyframes now. Okay? Kasi hindi, sino naman gustong mag-settle ng linear? Swerte talaga na naka-out and in lahat. Okay, good job. Now, hold on. So let me deactivate the scale to delete the keyframes and click resets. Now, I want you to make your text at least, like, to change the duration of your text at least 2 seconds lang siguro. 2 seconds lang siguro. Okay? Remember the preset we saved the other day? Di ba may ginawa tayong preset? So, in my end, I named the preset as batch 120, di ba? Now, drag and drop ko lang yung preset to my text clip. So, si batch 120 preset, do you remember the preset you created the other day, nung day 2? Did you save your own preset din? Bibisitahin ko po siya ulit. I'll drag and drop it to my clip. So, what is this movement sa ating keyframe before? What type of movement are they? So, nakikita natin that they are linear. So, these are all linear. Yung ating scale, yung ating position, and tsaka kay opacity, it's also linear. Ang velocity nila. So, fixed speed lang. How are we able to make it smoother? So, I guess you know what to do. Select the first keyframes, ease out. Second keyframes, ease in. Continue the process, ease out, ease in, ease out, ease in. And ease in for the last keyframe. So if you play it once again, it is now smoother. So it's now curved from in to out, si position, si scale, and also si opacity. Now I want to save this as a preset na naka-busier na. And what if nagustuhan ko siya? I want it. I want to export this outside. Like, what if I'm going to give it to my, although it's not good, but let's imagine that it's fine. It's good. So, what if I want to give this as a freebie to my followers, a freebie to my students, or I want to sell this online? So, how am I able to export this animation, these keyframes online? Now, first, I need to save this as a preset. So, I told you how to save a preset, right? Hold on. So select ko lang ang effects to which my keyframes belongs to. So they belong to motion and opacity. So select ko lang silang dalawa. Right click either one of them. Either one lang sa kanilang dalawa. And save presets. Let me save them first. So batch 120 preset, I'm going to name it as batch 120 Bezier. Click OK. Sancho sa ilong ko ha. Click OK. And now you save them already. So what if I'm going to, yes, export this or share this online? How are we able to export our preset na dito sa FX panel? Easy. You just need to right-click your preset in the FX panel and not import ha, export kasi papalabasin natin. Then export presets. Once you click export presets, it will let you choose a location kung saan siya ma-export, saan po ba malalagay ang exported file. I'll be putting it in my batch 120 and you need to rename it first. Rename ko siya to batch 120 pa rin. Bezier. Now, if you'll check the file type before I click save. So, guys, kapag mga effects po natin, if our effects belongs to the effects panel, the file type is a PRFP set file. That's the file type if our preset belongs to the effects panel. Or PRFP set file stands for Premiere Pro Filter Presets. So kapag Premiere Pro Filter Preset yung tinutukoy ni Coach, they belong to the effects panel. Why are you telling this to us? Guys, not all of the presets works the same. They have different ways on how we import them. Always take note of that. That's why I have this class, so that I can teach you how to import different presets because they have different file types. Once you will encounter your own preset online, at least you know how to import them. Hindi na po kayo mag-search online on how to properly import and use them po. So they don't work the same with videos na mag-drag and drop lang tayo sa project panel, now you're good. No. It's a different way on how to import and use them. So right now, kapag Premiere Pro Filter preset, it belongs to the effects panel. Always take note of that, please. So click ko lang save. Now let me just delete them. So right click and delete. So buburahin ko lang sila permanently. So they're all gone kasi nag-delete na tayo. Now what if I don't have it at first and I'm still trying to import it? Like mag-import pa lang tayo. Now before I'll start to import it, do you know how to remove an animation, an effect to a clip? So itong clip na to may changes sa kanyang video property tapos may keyframes pa. So paano po ba natin mabubura ang kanyang effect, ang kanyang animation? To remove the effects from this clip, simple. You just need to take note please. You need to right click your clip na may effect, whether may keyframe or changes effect niya. So right click mo lang yung clip and you'll find the words remove attributes. Remove attributes means remove effects po. So if you right click your clip and you remove attributes and you click OK, then they will be gone. So it's back to 0. The text appearance is not included. It's only the keyframes and the changes of the video property. So once again, if I'll click undo nung bumalik pa siya ha. So right click ka lang, remove attributes and click OK. Now you're removing the effect. So it's gone. It's back to a raw footage. So kindly go once again to your effects panel. Or if I go to my file explorer, you can see that it is now exported. Ito po siya. Batch 120 Bezier PRFP set file. How do we properly install it? Do we double click? No, actually do not please. Kapag may plano ka ma-import, do not drag it like how you drag a video clip. Lalabas siya as file import failure. So itong PRFP set file it's not accepted sa project panel. Only mga media lang kasi tinatanggap niya, mga video, images, audio clips, or project. But file types like this are not affected. So how are we able to import this kind of file type? Kapag mag-import po tayo ng PRFP set file, we need to go to the effects panel po. And here in the effects panel, do you see this burger icon on the right side of the effects? Is it visible? right? Click mo lang yung burger icon. So, itong settings na nasa gilid kay FX. At first, yung FX nandito sa unahan ha. Na-drag ko lang siya next to my project. So, click ko lang yung burger icon ng aking FX panel. Itong kanyang parang settings, we call this the burger icon. Just click it and you'll find the words import presets. And that is where we need to import the presets. So, click ko import presets. Hanapin ko yung file. So, the only file type that you do see, like, or that you will only see, kapag nasa FX panel ka lang, is only a file type that is a PRF reset file. Other than that, you can see and you cannot see any files in your file explorer. So kahit dito sa free footage music, wala ka pong makikita. Once again ha, you click the burger icon kay FX panel and you click import. Not export, import kasi maglalagay. I'll go to my folder and I can see the PRF reset file. Double click lang si batch 120 Bezier or click open. Now if you'll try to search it, batch 120 Bezier, it's already there. That's how we import a PRF reset file. Just click the burger icon and we click import presets. Bakit? Kasi it's a free bundle na gagamitin natin, may mga PRF reset file po doon. If I drag and drop it, that's how we import a PRF reset file. So guys, did you download the day 3 materials we provided earlier? Or yesterday, the other day po? Na download nyo na po ba? Let me just give it to you again. Hold on. So batch 120. So if hindi nyo pa siya na-download, you need to download it. Day 3 materials. I'll give it again one more time. Na-post ko siya sa group actually. Please download free bundle and the overlays. I'll teach you how to properly use them. Guys, let's take an early break muna. Let's take a 15 minutes break if it's fine. I want you to be back by 7:35, please. Let's take an early break, okay? So be back by 7:35. Break muna tayo. Thank you. And please download the link that I provided, ha? If hindi mo pa na-download si free bundle and the overlays, please download it. All right, so guys, thank you so much for waiting. Now, great. So for our second half for today, we're going to unlock the free bundle. Actually, the free bundle is like para siyang free taste. No, para siyang trial and our graphics media bundle. So we have the ultimate from the bundle that you bought. Huwag niyo kalimutan na meron po siyang the graphics media bundle, okay? It's consisted of fonts. It has overlays, mga film overlays, light leaks. Well, itong light leaks, these are free. I included them in the free bundle naman. Lot packs, so there are hundreds of colors available. Mga ready-made na mga colored filters. Sige po, messenger sa... Ay, okay. The free bundle na link po ba, ma'am? Ma'am Marilyn, you mean? Ay, okay. Sino po ba to? Si Charibel. Charibel, reply. Mag-send ako sa inyo right after, ma'am, ha? After class, send ko siya. Right, so even if you bought or did not buy the bundle, you must download the free bundle that I've sent to you. Itong day 3 materials. Sabay-sabay kasi tayo. Modern overlays, actually there's a lot of them here. So I'll be teaching you how to properly use an overlay later on. Retro overlays, lower third sound effects. So there are 400 sound effects available here. It's more on horror sound effects po. So more on horror stuff po siya mostly in this graphics media bundle. Transitions, with itong mga transitions na naka-PRFE set file, honestly, these are the traditional type na presets. What do you mean traditional? Like these are the old presets, old ways on how to use preset or old style na preset, okay? There are new types of preset kasi now, like katulad sa drag and drop kay Ultimate Effects Pack. But these right now, ito po yung topic natin. How are we able to import and use a PRFE set file? Vintage sound effects, not that many. And lastly, itong ating Ultimate Effects Pack. So these are the drag and drop ng mga transitions. Transitions lang po sila. Which is applicable for Premiere Pro and Mac. 2022 version sa Premiere Pro up. So 23, 24, 22. Okay? Now, if you don't want to use the drag and drop transitions, if you're after its sound effects, actually maganda kasi sound effects nila. Pwede kang pumunta sa do not delete and dito ka sa audio. Pwede kang gagamit sa mga sound effects po nila. And these are really good sound effects po. Now, let me download the free bundle in my end because I haven't downloaded it. Madali lang naman siya. Mga 230 MB lang. Let me put it my batch 120, including my overlays ng mga videos. Itong mga overlay, honestly, I just found them in the internet kay YouTube po. I'll teach you how to find one and how to download one, okay? So let's wait for it na matapos siya mag-download. Pwede ko mag-open camera? Mag-blur naman. Let me just open my camera. And blur ko lang dito sa Zoom talaga. Zoom. Alright, there you go. Alright, so mukhang na-download na sila. Let me just extract them. So that will be batch 120. Free bundle. Change ko lang yung type of view to large icons para makikita nyo. Extract. Okay, hold on. There you go. And tsaka itong si overlays natin. Extract ko po sila, no? Alright, so pwede ko na ma-delete yung mga zip file once extracted na. Okay. Now, we'll try to use the overlays later on. What is an overlay pala, or what are light leaks? Light leaks can be formed as a transition. So hold on. Right, ginagamit po natin sa as a transition and it's mostly used for reels. It's a seamless, clean type of transition kasi. without any interruptions, like hindi masyadong nakaka-distract. Ay, okay. Kaya anong nangyari dito? Yung kangaroo nawala na siya. Nag-missing media kasi. So, another sample pala. So, side topic muna tayo. Guys, you need to be careful with the files inside your folder. Sino po ba yung may classmate natin nag-missing media? Yung nag-voice message ako kapon. Naalala ko yun. Nakalimutan ko yung pangalan ni sir. Sumasakay kasi ako nun. Yung nag-missing media. So, like for example, I have Dubrovnik. Originally, dito ko siya nakuha sa aking free footage and music. Sir Rom, na-solve mo po ba? Nakuha mo po ba yung ibig ko sabihin sa voice message kapon? Yes, right? Now, accidentally, if I'm going to delete them from its source. So, si Dubrovnik, nagre-rely pa rin siya kung saan siya nanggaling. Ito, dito siya nanggaling, di ba? So, if I'll delete it, or even if i-move ko siya sa kabilang folder, like move ko siya to batch 118, tapos paste ko siya dito. Or, like literally move talaga. Hold on. How can I move it? Like move ko talaga siya. Ayan. So, anong mangyayari sa file? It will show up. Actually, andito pa siya. Oh, sorry. Delete or move. How about, hold on ha. Delete or move. I guess, delete talaga yung kailangan niya. Delete ko muna ha. Right. Hold on. Ulitin ko. So, si fist bump, si boxing clip. Nasaan ko po siya nakuha? Mukhang, wait lang. Let me delete the folder muna ha. Okay. I'll just drag them once again. Okay. So, mag-drag ako ulit. Mag-create muna ako ng folder, videos. Drag and drop ko muna sila ha. Drag and drop. Okay. Nalagay ko sila sa audio tuloy. Mali. Sa videos ko sila ilalagay. So, just in case, let me try to delete the boxing clip ha. Double click ko siya. Actually, andyan pa rin. Wait lang. Paano ko to ma-explain? Hindi siya nangyari. Siguro, media offline. Hold on. Maghanap ako ng ibang file pa. How about this number 1 Jeff Ablier? How about this one now? Okay. Kasi may ibang files ako na same folder. Wait lang. So if I'll delete it from its source, andyan pa rin siya. Weird. Dapat mag-media offline na siya ngayon. Refresh. Go back to Premiere. Actually, andito pa rin. Not sure bakit. Siguro kailangan ko siyang i-delete from the recycle bin. Hold on. Wait lang. Yeah. Do I need to delete it from here? Not sure. Nag-exist pa naman. Hold on. Yung media offline mo po ba? Na-solve po ba siya kahapon? Hindi na po ba siya nag-media offline? Sa akin hindi gumagana. Kahit na-delete na yung clip, andito pa rin siya. Nandito pa rin. Like kahit i-delete ko yung clip. Kasi dapat talaga na mag-media offline na siya kasi wala na siyang source. Binalik ko lang po siya sa dati. Nag-work na. And dapat talaga siya mag-media offline. Yung nakikita mo, nag-media offline siya but it's still here. Nag-media offline, nag-load siya pero andito pa rin. I'm not sure bakit. Anyway, hindi ko na siya pipilitin if hindi niya gusto mag-media offline. But guys, sinasabi ko, kapag nag-import pa lang kayo, ginagamit nyo pa yung file from its source, from the folder, try not to move them to different folder, ha? Or try not to delete them. Nakikita natin na nagpapakita siya at media offline, pero sa akin hindi talaga siya nawawala. I'm not sure, is it because of 24 or I'm not sure lang bakit. Dapat talaga mag-media offline siya. Anyway, so let me just drag back the videos. So si Lake, right? Ulitin ko po siya. We're going to use the free bundle rates. So dito tayo sa free bundle. Lumiko pa ako tuloy. Let me change it to anong po ba topic ngayon? That is 1 hour 43 minutes using a third-party presets text animation. So when you see third-party presets, that originates from others. So iba yung gumawa. Okay? Hindi yung presets. Kasi may mga presets inside kay Premiere Pro, which we will introduce later. But there are also presets that is from the others. Okay? Na gagamitin natin. Alright. So let me continue. Now, naturo ko kanina paano mag-import and export, right? Let me just remove the animation, remove attributes. I'm good. And, right. Let me try to increase the duration sa ating text ulit to 5 seconds. So if you're following, I want you to follow the same thing. So dapat ang text clip natin must be 5 seconds. Now the question is, we'll try to import one. So itong free bundle, I've extracted it earlier, right? Yan, ito po siya. Na-extract ko na po siya. Ito yung kailangan ko. Na-extract ko na po siya. We're not going to import them all at once. They have different ways on how to import. Light leaks are videos. So if it's a video, it's an MP4. You know how to import it. It belongs to the project panel. Now, how about for LUTs? So these colors will be discussed tomorrow. Mag-colors po tayo. First thing tomorrow, we're going to discuss about colors. Basic color correction and how to use a colored filter. Okay? Cube file po sila. Iba yung file type nila. Text animation by StoryShoom. This is the first one that we'll use right now. And si transition, yung kasunod. Now, dito sa text animation by StoryShoom na folder, text and image preset pack 2. So this preset looks fine if we're going to upload it in text clips or images. And it's a PRFP set file, Premiere Pro filter preset. So we know the file type, right? So do you think you know how to import this kind of file type? So if we, how do we import them once again? Sir Glorian? So if you want to import a Premiere Pro filter preset, where do we need to go? We need to go to the effects panel and we click the burger icon, right, Jay? We click the burger icon and dito pa tayo mag-import. Import ha, hindi export. Import kasi papasok kasi. Papasok pa. So click ko import presets and go for the free bundle. And there you go. Here's the text animation by StoryShoom. PRF set file. Select ko lang siya. Double click or click open. Actually sa aking end, mukhang magduduplicate na tuloy. Yeah, magduduplicate nga. Hold on. Let me just delete it ha. Kasi meron na ako. So papakita natin na wala pa ako sa kanila. Delete ko muna. One more time. Alright. Click ko si burger icon, effects panel. Click ko import presets. I'll look for the file dito sa free bundle rates. And go to text animation by StoryShoom. Take note, you cannot see the free bundle if hindi nyo siya na-zip sa Mac. Extract naman for Windows. So you need to extract them. Select and open or double click. So if I'll try to search, if you try to filter out, dito sa search bar, pwede mo siya ma-filter. Search ko story. Type 1 if you do now see them. Do you now see the StoryShoom in your ends if you try to search it? Makikita mo na po ba ang kanyang mga presets? Type 1 if makikita na po. At least I need 5. Jay, Ross, Joseph, Teresa, Dan, good job, thank you. Now, how do we properly use them? So let's start with the first preset. So kabilang dito sa folder ni text and image preset, we got the first preset. See 3D flip up in 30 frames. How do we like apply it? Do we literally drag and drop it to the clip and drop ko siya? So Sarah, you click the burger icon sa FX panel. Were you here earlier or kakadating mo lang? So Sarah, punta ka sa FX panel mo and nakita mo tong burger icon, right? Sa FX panel. You click that and you click import presets po. FX panel, burger icon, rates, and import. And hanapin mo yung free bundle. Na-download mo po ba siya? And na-extract mo na din po, ma'am. So punta ka sa free bundle and sa text animation na folder. This is where you import them. So sabihan mo ako if naka-import ka na, ma'am. Okay? Search mo lang, filter mo lang siya, story. Then you can find it. Good job, you're welcome. So if you try to apply it, di ba nag-drag and drop tayo dito, Jay, right? Na-drag and drop ko siya sa clip. Try na to drag and drop twice, ha? Ito talaga yung hindi mo dapat gawin. So if I try to play it, you can see that it is animating. But it's not animating well. It's not moving well. You can see that the animation is too slow. Nakikita mo, sobrang bagal. Bakit sobra po ba siyang bagal? That's because of the what? Of the clip. Type 1, Ma'am Sarah, if naka-import ka na, ha? Now, sino po bang bakit po ba siya sobrang bagal ngayon ang preset? Di ba nag-drag and drop tayo? Ulitin ko, mag-undo ako. Undo nung hindi ko pa na-apply. It's blurred because it has a blur na animation. That's because of the duration. 3D flip up and drop ko ulit kasi na-delete ko siya, nag-undo kasi ako. So you can see that it's applied. So it's blurred. Why is it blurred? The reason why animators put a blur, actually gumamit sila ng basic 3D and directional blur. These are the keyframes that they use, the effect and the keyframe po sila para maka-create animation. You don't need to touch anything with them, ha? But if you click their drop down, you can see the keyframes that they use. Nakita mo si Basic 3D, nag-animate siya using tilts. This will be taught by sa level 2 ko na course, ituturo po siya sa in-depth Bezier and sa animated intro na topic sa lesson 2. Ituturo ko kasi paano gumawa ng animated logo. Gumamit tayo ng Basic 3D doon. And kapag may movement, okay, for it to look realistic, it must have a blur. Kaya naglagay sila ng directional blur. Hindi ko ito tuturuin sa level 1. Okay, but ituturo ko siya sa level 2. Kasali po siya sa recording sa level 2. So if you'll watch it, you'll definitely understand how it works. Kasi if it doesn't have any blur, does it look awkward? Or does it look like, it doesn't look fine, right? Hindi siya realistic tingnan kapag walang blur. 'Di ba? Mas maganda kasi kapag may blur. But ngayon, hindi mo masyadong ma-appreciate, grabe yung blur, kasi sobrang bagal niya. Well, let me just remove the attributes, like right-click, remove attributes to delete the animation, the presets. Di ba sabi dito sa title, 3D flip up and 30 frames? So 30 frames lang pala kailangan nila for them to perform correctly. So if our clip is 5 seconds, hold on. If our clip is 5 seconds, let me try to draw it. Hindi mo i-drag and drop yung mga preset. Kahapon pinakita ko how drag and drop works. But you know the consequence. If you drop it to a longer duration, it will be slower. If you drop it to a shorter duration, it will be faster. So there's a certain speed that they need kasi. So you don't just like drag and drop them right away to your clip. So even if you're using a longer clip, what you need to do for it not to affect the entire clip is we need to cut the clip. That's why if you'll notice, there is a 3D flip up in and there's also a 3D flip up out. There is an in and out. Because there must be an animation in. Papasok silang naka-animate and mag-outro silang mag-animate din. And dito sa gitna, dapat walang animation. So, paano ko po siya ma-filter that it won't affect the entire clip? That's why you need to cut them. And this is where the 30 frames comes in. 30 frames equivalent to how long? 30 frames is equivalent to 1 second, correct. So we need to cut the first second. So if our clip is 5 seconds, I need to cut the first second of the clip. Then apply the 3D flip up in. So dito lang siya mag-animates. We're still using the same clip. Okay? Hindi siya putol. Continuous pa rin. Hindi kasi natin na-move. Connected pa rin sila. Nakat nga lang tuloy. Then for the outro, cut the last second, then apply the 3D flip up out. The animation out. Itong nasa gitna, dapat wala siyang animation. Stay put lang for us to see the text that's not moving. Okay? So I guess it's clear. Now we're going to apply it once again. Now, count ka lang. You just drag your playhead at exactly 1 second. And then kung nasan si playhead mo, you use razor tool and you cut the first second of the clip. You try to apply the 3D flip up in sa first second. If you try to play it, you can see that it's now working fine compared earlier. Supposedly, ito dapat yung movement niya. Sinabi nila 30 frames, so dapat sumunod tayo na 30 frames dapat. So 3D flip up in, and for its outro, before it ends, so sa last second, at exactly 4 seconds, dito na siya magsimulang mag-animate out. So cut ko yung last second niya, and 3D flip up out. So animation in, sa gitna, walang animation, walang keyframes. And for its outro, may keyframes naman kasi may preset na. 3D flip up outs. You must find any sound effects that matches to the animation. Okay? It's your job as a video editor to be the sound engineer at the same time. You must find the sound effects that matches. Guys, napakalaking factor ng sound effects even though na slight, like, hindi masyadong marami yung animations nyo. As long as you have a sound effects, that will make your video look and sound enticing. Okay? So it's your job to find sound effects. You can find it from free websites, such like Pixabay. You can also find sound effects kay YouTube for free. Or you can use the one that we have in the presets. So pwede ka pong maglalagay ng mga sound effects to make it look and sound good. Para babagay po sila, no? Let me just try to use this one. So drag and drop ko lang siya, unlined kung saan nagsimula yung animation with my clip. And as long as babagay lang po sila. I know na hindi sila bagay, but pwede ko papainaan yung volume ng konti lang. Right? As long as same timing lang, napakadami pang sound effects that matches to the animation. Okay? So guys, that is for the story show. Na meron din akong trick ituturo dito. Okay. So, plano kong i-remove lahat ng effects sa kanila. Diba isang clip na to? So, I'll just select all of them. Right-click, remove attributes. So, their presets are all gone. So, wala nang keyframes po sila, no? Na-remove attributes na kasi. Pero, coach, originally, it is only one clip. Then, ang nangyari lang, nakat lang natin siya. Are we able to, like, uncut it? Nakat natin, tapos ma-redo ang cut. Ma-undo ang cut, no? Like, ma-link sila ulit. Without clicking undo, how are we able to merge them back na ma-remove yung cut apart? Actually, you just need to use selection tool. Take note. Pwede mong hawakan yung line kung saan sila nag-cut. Not the clip, but the line. Select the line and you click delete. Tapos ma-delete yung line pa. So, para siyang uncut. Is there a word uncut? I'm not sure. But yes, para siyang ganun. Uncut. Select the line in between them lang and just click delete. So, if originally one clip siya tapos na-cut mo, you just want to merge them once again. Just select the line to where they are cut and just click delete on the cut line. Okay? So, type 1 if it's working. So, we still have pixelate in and out. Actually, marami sila. But I want you to explore them by your own. Okay? Pwede kong gamitin tong si swipe in to the left and swipe out to the left. One more time. It's 15 frames. One more time pala. Coach, do we really need to follow? Do we really need to follow the intended duration? Like if it's suggested 30 frames, 30 frames po ba talaga? Not entirely. Nakita mo naman kanina, na-apply natin sa 5 seconds, then it still works, right? Mabagal nga lang. So, sometimes I don't follow them. Okay? So, if it's showing up as 30, you can even use it to 40 frames. So, how about from 0 to 1.10? Para 40 frames, di ba? Then, 3D flip up and lagay natin sa 40 frames. Actually, mas bagay siya at 40 frames, hindi siya masyadong nagmamadali. Hindi rin masyadong mabagal. Sakto lang. So, this is just, nag-undo ako. Mag-Karnak muna si coach. Hindi yung lumalabas Karnak ko. Okay. Now, swipe in and swipe out. So, it's 15 frames, right? Swipe in left, swipe out right. So, they must be pair by pair. How about I'll use 20 frames na lang. 20 frames and for mag-end yung clip 3 seconds. So, from 3 going back to 2.10. Dito ako tumitingin ha sa played position natin. We know how many frames is it per second. So, it's 30 frames per second, right? So, cut ko lang siya at 2.10. Apply ko si swipe in to the left sa first, swipe out to the left dito sa last one. If you apply it, there you go. It's taking effect. So if you want to use them, I want you to try them by your own after class. Okay? Because we need to proceed to the next topic. Delete ko muna sila. Now, are these presets applicable to video clips? Yes. However, hindi siya bagay. Kaya po naka-indicate dito text and image because these presets looks fine or they were made specifically for text and images. But if you try to apply them to a video clip, yes, it's applicable because these are still keyframes, but it looks awkward. Do you want your video to flip like that? No. I only want it for at least small images or text clips. So we will be importing the video transitions. Before we proceed sa pag-import sa video transitions, guys, I want you to gather at least 4 clips lang. 4 clips. And each clip must be 3 to 4 seconds. At least 3 seconds each na interval. So, 3 seconds each. Cut ko lang yung first 3 seconds ni clip 1. Okay. So, guys, you must follow, ha? Don't use the full duration of your clip, please. Do not use the full duration of your clip. Kailangan mong magamit at least a part of it lang. So, if you're following, please do choose 3 seconds each lang po. Okay? So, from 6 to 9 seconds. And lastly, from 9 to 12. Okay? So, from 9 to 12 seconds. So, this is clip 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. We're going to discuss third-party video transitions. So that will be which time? 0201 and 40, right? Third-party. After this, I'm going to teach you where to find the default mga video transitions that is already inside Premiere Pro. All right? So, itong mga transitions gagamitin natin are the traditional types of presets. Ano po ba yung mga updated presets? The updated presets right now, let me show you a glimpse. Third-party video transitions. Later na lang, papakita ko. Okay? But dito muna tayo ha. Third-party video transitions. Right. Now, if you go back to the free bundle, you will notice that there is a folder named transitions. Ito, transition. Meron siyang new transition fade. Actually, marami siyang laman in just one file. So, PRFP set file, Premiere Pro filter preset. We know how to import it. So, si Ma'am Sarah, do you know how to import them again if you try to import them? Ma'am Sarah po ba yung kanina? Si, yep, si Ma'am Sara. Right? So, saan po ba pupunta, ma'am? Pupunta po tayo saan? Saan po ba to imports? You go to this and this. Quad paste. We are trying to import the PRFP set file, the transitions. So you go to the effects panel, then import presets. Effects panel and import presets lang po. Alright? Burger icon yung effects panel, you click that, and you click import presets. Now, kindly go to, let me go to the free bundle. Transition, double click or click open. So it's already inside my effects panel. Try not to filter anything, please. Baka kasi naka-search pa kayo ng story. Try to close it, please. Now, hindi mo na kailangan i-search sila. Actually, makikita mo, first thing, you find that folder name presets, diba? You'll find that. Click the drop-down of the presets folder. Once again, if you click the drop-down of the presets folder, then you'll find there the transitions fade. Do you see them? Actually, there are lots of them. Fade center point in and out, fade fast into out, and many more. So type 1, if you do now see the transitions fade sa inyong end po, guys. I need at least 5. That will confirm, honestly. So sino po ba naka-import na sa kanila? Admin. Dan, good job. Dan is going good job. Teng, good job din. Alright. So let me, 1 more, 2 more. Ayan, Sir Glorian. Okay. So before we start to drag and drop them, actually may student nag-chat sa akin kanina. Nakalimutan ko yung pangalan ni Sir. Sino po ba yung student na gumamit sa graphics media bundle? pero nag-drag and drop lang sila. Sino po ba yun? Nakalimutan ko yung pangalan ni Sir. Andito ka po ba, Sir? Yung distort, nag-try ka mag-drag and drop agad. Kaya nag-red lahat siya. Tapos hindi gumana. I'm not sure if nandito si Sir. Now, these are the traditional types of presets, okay? So, fade center point in and out. Fade fast out to in, out to out, okay? So, it's pair by pair pa rin. In and out through their names. Like, for example, fade LN, tapos yung kasunod niya is next pa. Okay, nag-skip pa siya. Fade L outs. Fade L up in, fade L up outs. In and out pa rin. But the question is, they don't have any frames. How many frames do they need? Like, how long is the duration that they need? Right? Now, okay. From clip 1 to clip 2, I want to animate, like, dapat before sila mag-change, there will be a transition in between them. That's what we call video transition. They will transfer with style. Now, paano ko sila ma-apply? Do we drag and drop them? No, please no. You don't like drag and drop them right away. Do you want your clip to look like this? No, it's not made to look like that. Let me just try to click undo. They don't have any frames indicated. So far I've been using this presets like more than 2 years now. So far they work fine. Hold on please, saglit lang ha. Wait lang. Alright. Now, may importante lang na ma-chat. Anyway, fade center point in and out. So far, they work fine in 15 or 20 frames each. 15 to 20 frames each. Kaya ako po naturo sa inyo how to count frames earlier or how to identify kasi if napapansin mo na sobrang bilis, you need to expand the duration. Kasi nga, in the presets that you'll find soon, like other presets that you might encounter online, they don't have any frames indicated kung magkano yung kailangan na frames or duration nila. Kaya ikaw mismo magtatansya if okay po ba siya sa half a second, sa 1 second, or more than 1 second na duration. Okay? But in these presets, they work fine in 15 to 20 frames. So, I'll start to count. Di ba nag-end yung aking clip 1 to 3 seconds? So how about I'll try to use 20 frames each. So from 3 seconds going back to 2.10 kasi 20 frames each. Okay? So the last 20 frames of clip 1, cut ko siya. I need to cut the clip before applying it kasi. And the first 20 frames of clip 2. So clip 2 started at 3 seconds. So from 3 going to 3.20, cut ko siya. Right? Then I will apply fade center point in and out. Another question. Are we going to apply or sino po ba ang i-apply natin dito sa end ni clip 1? Sino po ba dapat yung nauna? Si in po ba yan or si out? Which do you think is the first one? Will we apply in or out first? What do you think? We will apply. The reason why I've asked, because it's not actually in. Bakit hindi in? Bakit si out? Because we're dealing with the end of clip 1. Di ba? So if magtatanong ako, duda nyo if may possibility or wala. I'll ask another question soon. So, out yung nauna. Bakit out? Kasi outro siya, si clip 1, maga-outro, maga-animate out siya going into clip 2. So opposite naman. We're now dealing with 2 clips na ngayon, di ba? Earlier sa Story Room, there was only 1 clip. Kaya into out siya. Di ba? Pero ngayon, we're dealing with 2 clips na. Kaya out to in. So it's out from the end of clip 1 and in going to the start of clip 2. So if you try to play it, just only drag once, please avoid duplicating it. Paano mo later na lang, ha? Later na lang. So play muna natin if it works. It works fine. It's now transitioning center point from out to in, from clip 1 to clip 2. So outro sa end ni clip 1, nag-animate out na siya. Then sakto lang yung speed. Hindi masyadong mabagal, hindi masyadong nagmamadali. So it's fair lang. And continuous po siya to the intro of clip 2. Are we able to follow the keyframes that they use? Sa aking end, mukhang hindi ko siya ma-follow. I can create a different one, but hindi lang ngayon. Okay? I know how to use some of them. Pwede ko siya ma-mimic. Hindi ko lang siya i-mimic ngayon. Now, okay. Mag-undo muna ako nung hindi ko na-apply. So, undo and undo twice. Guys, kapag si in kasi yung nauna, like fade center point in and out, malalaman mong may mali. Bakit? Kasi sa video pa lang, napapansin mo putol sila. Bakit sila putol? Dahil mali yung pagka-apply, mali yung arrangements. Di ba napapansin mo na putol? Actually, wala akong tutorials dito before when I avail these presets. Wala akong tutorial. So, nagsikap lang si coach. Paano po ba? And I found out that it's actually out yung nauna. And I tried to estimate how many frames do they need. 25 frames, it's too much. Actually, 20 frames max lang kayo. 15 to 20 frames each. So, it must be outs. And try not to duplicate, ha? So, if dalawang beses ka nakadrag ng out, kasi hindi ka like hindi ka nakafocus, hindi mo malalaman na ano siya, na duplicate. Not unless if you go to its effect controls, you can see that yung mga effects ginamit nila is pabalik-balik lang. So, try to click undo. Okay? Try to only drag once lang. So, you need to be careful. So, out to in. There you go. So, let's talk about clip 2 to clip 3 naman. Okay, let's try the other fade. There are different forms of fade po kasi dito. Okay. So, sa end ni clip 2, how about I'll try 15 frames? So, 5.15 siya kasi mag-end at 6 seconds. And 6 to 6.15, cut ko muna. I'll apply here fade middle out and fade middle in. If we play it back, there you go. And mas maganda kapag maglalagay ka ng transitions. So what are those na sinasabi mo, coach, na what do you call it? These are the traditional types of presets, right? Updated presets, yung mga latest presets right now. So it's similar to the Ultimate Effects pack. Let me show you one more time. Sino ditong familiar kay Mr. Horse? Before joining my class, sino po bang familiar kay Mr. Horse dito? Meron po ba? No, it's an app. Mr. Horse talaga. Or wala pa? So actually, we are able to find free assets online, but you just don't know where to find them. So if you purchase the level 2, I have discussed there. I've created a recording. How are you able to papalocate ko muna to? Well, sa level 2 ko na class, ay sa ating Ultimate Effects pack, you don't need to do this every now and then itong locate sa file, ha? Nag-reading pa siya. Hindi mo siya kailangan ilo-locate palagi. Naturo ko doon na paano po ba na hindi ka palaging mag-locate. Hindi kasi ako naka-auto-save na, pero pwede kang maghanap ng paraan na hindi siya mag-auto-locate. Ngayon, maglo-locate lang sila. So, hayaan muna natin. Saan ko po ba nagawa yung preset na yun? Ah, okay. Wait lang, ha? Mm. Mm. Na-delete ko talaga siya. Kasi if hindi ko makikita, mapapakita sa inyo paano siya malocate, then mahirapan kayo paano malocate. Kasi once ma-save mo na siya, hindi na siya kailangan mag-locate. Like, import lang diretso, just like how you import a video clip. Ma-import lang talaga siya diretso. Diretso mo siya magamit agad-agad. But, ginagawa ko lang to malocate para makita niyo how it works. You're only going to do this once kasi. Ang nilolocate niya is the media. Mga sound effects included. So, these are the updated presets right now. Ito yung sinasabi ko. Wala akong free na bigay dito, ha? But let me show you the updated presets. So, there are ads that you might see online na nagbebenta ng mga presets. Mga mamahal yun. Trust me. $100 or even up. And they're telling you guys that you don't need to use this old types of keyframes. All you need to do is just to make it easier by drag and dropping them. So, pwede nyo po lang ma-apply without cutting your clip. Just drag and drop it in between your clips with a sound effect included na. So, nag-glitch. Maganda siya, no? May sound effect na po silang included po. Now, this is another latest transitions, okay, that you might find online. So, let me just delete it, please. Nakita ko lang siya, no? Actually, no. Hindi ko lang siya i-save. Para hindi siya para palagi siya mag-locate sa end ko. Now, there is what we call then a preset extension. So this nag-Black Friday sale sila, oh. Subscription kasi siya to get the full access. Now, this type of transitions are what we call a preset. This types of preset has text animation, text presets that we just need to edit the text and the fonts. And the good thing is you can now see their preview. May mga YouTube, may mga thumbs up pa, may mga sound effects, but not that many. So, how about I'll try to apply this rotation. Drag and drop ko lang siya literally in between my clip, just like earlier, but through an extension siya. So, drag and drop pala in between ng clip. So, with a match of sound effects. So, it's effortless on how to use the transitions. Effortless na. You don't need to create it from scratch or use the traditional presets, itong mga keyframes. So, guys, if you want to know where to get this extension, pwede kayong mag-skip. So, by later on, if you're excited to use the extensions, because it's really easy on how to use them, it's just that where to find them and how to use them properly. So, in the graphics media bundle, for those who bought the bundle, It's like the information you bought from me. Okay? Nasali ko siya dito, Mr. Horse. It's a, how long is this one? Mga 26 minutes na tutorial. Panoorin mo siya. It's free for Mac and Windows. Okay? Panoorin mo para maging marunong kayo saan siya hanapin, paano ma-install, and paano magagamit. Okay? So, Mr. Horse ang pangalan. Pwede kayo mag-jump over here. Pwede mo itong panoorin sila after you graduated from me. Or if you have enough time tomorrow, kahit itong first two and itong Mr. Horse ang panoorin nyo. Kahit itong tatlo, marami ka na matutunan. Okay? Automate to sequence, this is a good topic, but itong first two lang in Mr. Horse, panoorin mo siya, it will help you out on how to make your work faster. But let's settle with the traditional presets first, okay? So, ang disadvantage lang nila is you need to find sound effects pa kasi they're just keyframes. Walang kasama sound effects to, right? Definitely, ikaw pa maghahanap ng mga sound effects. So, one more from them. So, I'm going to use 20 frames each once again. If napansin mo, before I use them, I turned off the insert and overwrite. I've stated it correctly. So, the ultimate transitions pack, that is the one na na-delete ko bago lang. Yan yung na-drag and drop ko sa aking preset kanina, yung nag-glitch sila. So, may kasama po siyang how to use ultimate, like how to use the ultimate effects pack and portrait sequence for ultimate effects pack. So, kapag portrait yung sequence mo, paano siya ma-apply? You watch these both. Madali lang sila na transition. Madali lang sila na tutorial, I mean. So, panoorin mo muna before you execute. Okay? Para kapag ma-execute ka na, hindi mo ka na mahirapan kasi alam mo na paano gagamitin. What are the do's and don'ts? So, let me try to use one more. Fade right out and fade right in. So, if I'll play them one more time, they have a transition for each of them pa. So, out to in, middle out, meron pang isa, center out and in, and right to in. Right out in, right out to in. So guys, type 1, do you think that you can apply these presets already to your videos? Itong mga PRF set file, how to use this in and out to in. It's really easy, right? Don't forget to just cut your clips first. Now, if guys, lumalabas po ba siya as red sa taas ng clip nyo? Sino dito nag-apply sa presets ngayon? Itong si transition fade. But lumalabas siya as red on top of your line? Meron po ba? Sa akin, yellow pa. Kaya pa naman sa PC ko. Is it showing up as red sa inyong end? Wala. Kaya naman, hindi po ba siya naglag? If it's showing up as red on the line, on top of your clips, like this yellow will be red, this is how you fix them, ha? Pwede kang pumunta sa sequence menu and render into out. So, it will analyze the changes that you made, especially if may effects kang nalagay na preset ka nalagay. Now, maging green na siya kapag rendered na. Meaning kapag green na, that's rendered. So, guys, here are the color coding. Kapag green, that means it's rendered. It's analyzed, nakilala na ni Premiere Pro. So, hindi na mahihirapan si Premiere Pro ma-playback sila kasi kilala niya po. Okay? Kilala na niya po ang mga effects na nalagay mo. So, it's good. If it's yellow, it's average. So, it's still good. Kapag red, it's bad. And it needs to be rendered. So, kapag may preset kang nalagay dyan, what if yung preset na yan, napakadaming keyframes, mabibigat yung mga effects ginamit nila. So, lalabas siya as red on top of your line. So, if it's showing up as red, tendency, if you try to play back your clip, malalag siya. Actually, sorry. Lag po siya. Okay, choppy, stuttering. Di ba nakakainis kapag lag siya if you try to play back? So that's why the remedy to remove the lag is by rendering it from into out or render effects into out. Para mag-loading na siya, mag-analyze. And once kilala na Premiere Pro, kasi rendered na, Premiere Pro will not have hard time playing it back. Okay? Mamaya may red ako na effect na gagamitin na magre-red talaga sila. So guys, this is our this is our third-party video transition na topic, and let's proceed to our next topic na po. So we're down to 2 topics left before we end the class today. So that will be 0 to 22 default video transitions. So there are transitions that you don't need to cut anymore. And those transitions belongs to Premiere Pro na. They're not as good as the modern transitions right now. They're classic styles, mga classics sila tingnan, but they're actually good pa rin. May mga selected pa rin na magaganda. So where can we find them? First, I need to remove all of the attributes from these clips. Select ko lang all and remove attributes. Hold on. Let me turn off my camera lang ha. So, select ko lang sila, remove attributes, and click OK. So, they're all gone. So, wala nang effect sila. Now, anong naturo ko sa inyo kanina? How to merge them if nakat mo? You just need to click the line kung saan sila nakat and delete. Pero, kapag mag-merge ka ng clip na magkaiba, mag-delete ka sa cut nila, hindi mo sila ma-merge kasi magkaibang clips po yan. It only works if it's only originally one clip shot from the start. Okay. So go back to your go ahead, close your presets folder. Hide it. Now, may na-search po ba kayo dito? Like nag-search ako dyan ng story. Okay, meron akong na-filter. Kasi ituturo ko na ang pupuntahan natin na folder is named Video Transitions. Kindly go to the Video Transitions folder. If we click the drop down, wala akong makikita kasi nga, may naka-filter dito. So try to close that search na word. Kasi if you'll click the video transitions na, you can now find it. So the first folder you'll find in the video transitions is the dissolve folder. So dissolve is like the fade effect. So many types, different types of fade effect here. My additive na dissolve, cross dissolve, dip to black, dip to white. How about let's try to use them? Okay. Now, if I try to apply the cross dissolve, how do I apply it? Whenever you apply them, make sure you apply them on top of your, like at the start of your clip. Literally drag and drop mo siya, but not in the middle of the clip. Nakikita mo, it doesn't work. It doesn't work in the middle of the clip. Hold on. It doesn't work in the middle of the clip. Hindi mo siya i-drag and drop sa gitna. Kundi, before I drop it, I want you to maximize your video track. Pwede mong ma-emphasize ang video track by dragging the line in between sa video and audio section. May line kasi kung saan sila na-divide, diba? You drag it down and I'll expand the height of the video track. Okay? Para mas mataas sila. Now, I'll try to apply the cross dissolve but not in the middle, but sa start. Naka-hold pa ako sa cross dissolve, hindi ko pa siya na-drop. Kaya nakikita mo, if dito siya sa start, there is a highlight that I'm able to drop it down. Cross dissolve, dip to black, dip to white, and many more. Morph cut, don't try to use it. I don't know how to properly use it. So if we try to play them, we can see that my clip 1 has a fade effect. Dip to black has a fade effect pero black na style. So fade effect po siya pero blackout na style. Dip to white is fade effect pero white po siya na black. White na blackout. White po siya na fade. Nag-white yung paligid. Then film dissolve. Iba din si film dissolve, ha? But they work fine. They work the same with cross dissolve for me. Okay. Now, the good thing about them is that since we can see them applied to the start of our clip, okay, we're also able to expand their duration kung gaano sila katagal mag-fade effect by increasing the outro for each. Okay. Tapos if I'll play it, we got cross dissolve, dip to black, dip to white. You can see that it is longer yung pag-take effect nila. Or you can make it shorter na very quick lang. Sometimes it's okay to use dip to white. Very quick. Actually, makikita mo siya sa movies. I'm not sure. Mukhang iba yung ginamit sa Guardians of the Galaxy, yung Volume 3. Volume 3. Have you seen it? Hindi dip to white yung ginamit nila, but they use somewhat like this. Kapag mag-flashback na kay Raccoon, yan, mag-transition nila is yung white na transition. So, let me just delete them. And the way on how you delete them, just select them kasi pwede mo silang mahahawakan. Just select them and click delete. Select and delete lang. Now, okay. Bakit po ba sa dami-dami po nila, bakit si cross dissolve po yung naka-highlight na blue? Take note si morph cut, I don't know how to use it. Even once, I don't know how to use it. Can't apply to a single clip. I'm not sure. Paano po ba ito ina-apply? Kaya hindi ko siya ina-apply. Now, si cross dissolve, okay, bakit siya yung naka-highlight ni blue? Because whenever we try to use the shortcut, ang malalagay lang automatically sa dami-dami nila, that is si cross dissolve lang alone. But how does that work? You just need to right-click the line in between kung saan nag-meet yung mga clips mo. So you right-click the line in between them. Okay? Then you apply default transitions. Makita mo yung apply default transitions once you click it. Automatic, ang malalagay po dyan is si cross dissolve kasi siya po ang recognized talaga na default transition. So if you play it, there you go. Na-apply na si cross dissolve without dragging dropping it. What if si dip to black yung gusto ko maging si dip to black yung gusto ko maging default transition na shortcut. So, right-click ko si dip to black, set selected as default. So, siya na. Once again, if I'll right-click the line in between them, apply default transition, si dip to black na po ngayon. Kasi siya na yung naka-highlight na blue. So, let me just select the transition effect and delete them. So, ibabalik ko lang kay cross dissolve. So, hide ko lang siya. Let's go to immersive video. Actually, there are lots of them. Hindi na natin i-try lahat, ha? Gradient wipe, iris wipe, light leaks, and many more. Just try to expand their duration to see how they look like in a longer span pa. Play ko muna. So, this is the gradient wipe, VR iris wipe, and VR light leaks. Oy, maganda din po siya. So, if you want to explore them, I want you to explore them by your own. You're able to drag and drop them kasi at the start of your clips. Now, okay. Let me try to use Iris. So, si Iris, ito yung gamit ni Star Wars or ni Agent 007 ni James Bond before. Remember the transition of James Bond? What was that? Or kahit kay Star Wars, yung old Star Wars? Naalala mo yung way of transition nila? They use ano po ba yun? There was a circle, right? Na type of transition. Napapansin mo parang circle sila. Right? Actually, what they use is iris rounds. If you try to play it, like this one po ba yun? Friend? Let me try to expand the duration of the iris round. I'm not sure. Ito po ba yun? Sa Star Wars. So, let me try to shorten it lang. Na medyo mabilis siya. Now, you're able to choose. Yung sa James Bond, parang camera lens. Yes. Sa James Bond po. Correct. Parang camera lens. But in Star Wars, they use this method. Now, you're able to choose kung saan siya nag-originate itong iris round. Actually, in the latest Star Wars right now, they're still using the same thing. Ina-adapt pa rin nila yung old na Star Wars na transition. Now, okay. So, select ko po ito, si iris round, and I'll go to its effect controls. Yung mga transition natin na effect, they also have their own effect controls. So if I'll select them and I go to them, I'll go to their effect controls, makikita natin na iba yung effect controls sa ating effect. Iba sa video, iba sa effect, di ba? Iba sa transition. Nakita mo tong circle kay letter A, you can choose to where it starts to originate kasi. So if I wanted to start originating sa top right, then drag ko yung circle sa top right and it will be in the top right. Or if I want it to be in the bottom left, then drag ko siya dyan. So, pwede mo makontrol kung saan siya magsisimula. And guys, if it's showing up as red on top of your clip, di ba? Ito yung tinutukoy ko kanina. kapag naglagay ka ng preset, and syempre, kapag mabigat yung preset, your Premiere Pro will have hard time. Okay, your Premiere Pro will have hard time animating it. Or kapag mag-playback siya, medyo lag. Sa aking end, kahit nag-red, kaya pa sa PC ko. But in your end, it depends, okay? Malalaman mo kapag nag-lag kasi red, tapos mag-lag pa. So how are you able to fix it? That's why we need to render. But you don't need to go to sequence menu and render into out na. Dito mo na magagamit sa render effects into out kasi may effects na sila. So render effects into out, anong shortcut? Enter, di ba? So if I'll select them both, I'll click enter my keyboard. So makikita mo that it's now rendered. And if you play it, there you go. Enter lang ang shortcut ni render effects into out. So guys, type 1. Do you think that you're able to use the video transitions easily by your end? Do you know how to apply them na po to your clips? So you just apply them to the start of your clip. Just drag and drop it to the start of your clip pa. You have the time to explore them one by one kung sino po ba yung gusto mo. Yung iba medyo old school lang talaga yung style nila sa mga transitions po. Okay? So that's it, the video transitions. Then there's one more before we end our day today. That will be orang oras na. So sa day 2, hindi na ako nag-timestamp sa day 2 ha kasi the topic with the keyframes was too long. Alright? So, hold on. Now, let me change it to overlays. How to use an overlay. So 2 hours, 34 minutes. How to use an overlay. Paano gagamitin ang mga overlay? Now, if you'll go to the free bundle, okay, punta kayo sa free bundle, may makikita kayo dyan na light leaks. Yung colors, bukas pa yung LUTs, yung colors ha. So, you can choose a lot of light leaks here, light transitions. Wipe transition. I'm not sure how they look like. I'm also going to apply the others pa. Tsaka textures. We also have textures here. Now, they're all 4K ha, so these are high quality. Set to frame size lang natin para mag-scale down sila. So, punta muna ako sa icon view. Okay. How about this texture? Sometimes we use texture to our clips, especially sa mga naka-short form videos. Napapansin mo, they use a lot of textures, a lot. So, what I'm after are these scratches. Like, they're like filter na ma-apply ko sa clip. But since they are a whole video, like they are a video clip talaga, if I drag it on top of my clips, it's an overlay, so you must put it on top. Set to frame size ko lang para mag-scale down sila. Right-click, set to frame size, okay. So I cannot see any videos I have below because a video clip is covering the whole screen. But if I'll try to remove the black background, what I'm after is the scratches alone. The white scratches. I don't need the black background below. So if we go to its effect controls, so for those who know how to remove the black background, can someone help me out? How are we able to remove the black background? That is by changing the what? The opacity na, J? Opacity na blend modes, right? And dito sa blend mode, you change the blend mode. Kapag removing ka ng black background, the usual blend mode that you need to use is either, guys, don't be worried if they were able to answer, ha? Para lang ma-exercise po natin. But there are students who are totally new that doesn't know about blend mode or anything. Para ma-exercise lang. At least alam nyo ano po tinutukoy natin. Kasi tuturo po naman. Okay? So don't feel pressure po. Sabay-sabay naman kasi tayo. Now, yes, sabay po. Like same din po siya sa Photoshop. Yes. So blend mode, drop down. Kapag mag-remove ka ng black background, it's either screen or lighten lang. So take note. Screen or lighten. So these are textures or lighten. Lighten is kinda soft talaga na wala na masyadong matitira. So screen is actually fine. Okay? You're even able to like use, I don't know if ito yung way sa paggamit sa kanya ha. Change ko muna. I'm not sure. Is it like screen? No. I don't like these transitions. So let me just jump over. Meron din tayong iba. Light leak na transition. So set the frame size ko lang siya. Change the blend mode to screen. And if you play it from clip 1 to 2, they already have a light leak. So light leak can be called as a transition because it will form a distraction from transferring one clip to the other. So mag-cost siya ng distraction habang nag-change yung clips. But we actually have good light leaks that we found from YouTube. Yan yung nagbigay ko sa drive. Hold on. Itong tatlo, drag and drop ko lang. Travis Scott trending professional overlay and video overlay effect lang. So Travis Scott, I actually apply this to my clips. So if gusto mo siya ma-apply this type of transitions on top of your clips, but right now they're just 720 lang kasi galing YouTube to. So let me just set the frame size para mag-scale up siya. So nakikita mo nag 150 scale na siya ngayon. So remove the black part, screen or lighten lang. Actually screen na siguro. So if you play it, there you go, it's now applied. But ang maganda dito are the light leaks. So there's one light leak here that provides sound effects na sabay. New overlays each leak. So meron siyang kasama, no? Maganda siya. And the good thing about Premiere Pro, isa sa mga advantage ni Premiere Pro is source screen. Does CapCut and Filmora have source screen? Di ba wala? Like parang ano ba tawag dito? Para siyang preview before we apply it to our timeline. The good thing about the source screen is we can choose the in and out. Ang struggle ko with Filmora, especially if I'll be finding compilation ng mga clips sa YouTube, is I need to drag the entire clip pa. Tapos dito ko pa siya i-cut, which is kinda hassle. Right? But we don't need to do that. All we need to do is just to watch a clip here. We click I for intro and O for outro. Simple. You drag it, drag ko lang video, and hindi ko lang isabay si audio ha. Pero link sila. Sabay sila. Like what I mean, aligned. So let me just upsize it, set the frame size lang. And to remove the black part, either I'll be choosing screen or lighten. Actually, lighten lang siguro. Lighten lang. So if I'll play it, so they have a transition. Actually, makikita mo tong types of transition most of the time online. Ginagamit to ni Real Talk Darv, ni Frank Miliano. Ginagamit po to nila. And there are lots of them that you can find online. So let me click I for intro, O for outro. Drag ko lang po sila in between. Set the frame size. Change the blend mode to lighten. Play it. You already have a transition to your clips. Does it look cool? Maganda po siya, di ba? And the good thing about them is they're free. So, guys, if you are resourceful enough, kahit wala kang presets, as long as you know where to find them, anong mga diskarte na makikita mo online for free, then you are able to. Maraming mga sikat na agency, mga training agency, kahit si Quick Pro, si Magico Studio, kilala niyo siya? He even uses free transitions found in YouTube. Actually, kilala ko kasi yung mga transitions sa kikita, like mga especially mga light leaks, kahit mga overlays. Light leaks overlays or video overlays, there's a lot you can find online. Pili ka lang po kung saan yung gusto mo dyan. 25 awesome free light leaks transition for you. Tingnan natin if maganda po ba sila. Ay, may white, no. May papadownload sila na file. So, hanap ka lang sa gusto mo na light leak na makikita dito. Film burn overlay transition with sound effects. Wow. Alright, how about we'll try to use this one? So, copy ko lang yung URL niya. Copy. And what I use the website is savefrom.net. 720 nga lang, but it's fine. So, copy the URL, paste it here sa savefrom.net. And sa iba, mag-ask siya ng permission ha. Like, i-allow niyo po ba tong malicious na website? Just allow it. So far, it's fine naman. And download ko. Alright, so save. There you go. So if I go back to Premiere Pro, I'll import yung na download ko bago lang. Nasan po ba yan? Ito, Vibrant Film. So, pili lang tayo. Click I for intro. O for outro. Drag it in my clip. Dapat i-timing ko kung saan talaga siya pumasok. Set the frame size. Change the blend mode to screen or lighten. And include ko din ang kanyang sound effect. So if you try to play it, medyo awkward siya, no? Pero it's fine naman. Hanap pa tayo ng iba. Hindi siya masyadong maganda. Marami kang makikita mga overlay na magaganda online. Warm light leak. Medyo mabagal lang to. Actually, may isa pa na maganda. Ito pa. Wala na siyang kasamang sound effect, but it's actually good. So, copy the URL. You save it here. 720 lang yung max niya. That's fine. And import ko muna. Ito po ba siya? Siguro ito yun. Ito yun. Click I for intro. O for outro. Make it simple. Wala lang siyang sound effects, but it's fine. Pwede kong i-match yung sound effects nila. So, lightly set the frame size, change the blend mode to screen. If you play it, di ba, nakikita mo na hindi ito yung original sound effect niya, but binagay lang po natin na mag-match po sila. So, a light leak is also a good form of transition. So, guys, actually, that's the end of the line. As of today, we will end with our overlays na topic. So, do you think that you're also able to use overlays po? Napakadaming overlays makikita mo online for free. Green screen background by day 5 pa yan. So, aside from overlays, there's also what we call green screen background. But iba po yun. Overlays is usually used for textures, for light leaks. So, pwede ka maghanap ng mga overlays. Like, if gusto mo, video overlays. Actually, nag-camera ko ha. So, there's a lot that you can find online. Video background overlay. You can also apply these to your clips. Copy ko lang yung link. I'll paste it. Maganda gumamit ng light leaks for music videos, for wedding videos. If tingnan mo yung videos na Rewrite the Stars, kang Ana Marie, ito. Makikita mo na gumamit po sila ng maraming light leaks dito. Light leaks and speed ramp. So, tomorrow will be the most crucial day in the entire week. So, I want you to be available tomorrow, okay? As much as possible, andito po kayo bukas. Alright? Change na natin siguro. Tingnan natin if mabubura natin yung background. Siguro lighten or screen. I guess. Hanapin natin yung bagay talaga. Darken, multiply, no. Nag-camera ko mukhang ang bagay dito is only siguro screen. Marami ka pang makikita pa online. So try to surf around please. Ano makikita mo na overlay sa magandang i-apply sa clips mo? Actually, may isa pa. Overlay pack for your AMV. Napakadaming pwedeng ma-apply sa clips po natin. Ito yung maganda. Okay. Mukhang ito yung hanap ko. Wait lang ha. Hinanap ko yung magandang overlay. Okay, hold on. May isa pa akong hinahanap na mukhang yun, hindi ko siya makikita. Pero marami pa sila. Import ko muna yun. Tingnan natin if maganda. Mukhang may kasama siyang blue. Set the frame size muna natin. And soft light. No. Screen or lighten. Ay, okay. May kasama talaga siyang blue. So guys, I want you to search your own overlay online. I'll not be giving assignments today. Gusto ko magpahinga muna. Bukas na ako magbibigay ng assignment para sa ating last day for last assignment for the whole week. So guys, that's all for tonight and another topics to be discussed tomorrow. Tomorrow it might exceed 9 p.m. So end our day today muna. I hope that you learned something from the Bezier, from the Bezier sa keyframes natin, and especially dito din sa ating overlays. What are our alternatives to add more assets sa ating mga videos? Any questions before we end our training today pa? Ito pala yung mga lightning effect. Gusto mo mag-create ng mga lightning effect? So if may plano ka maglagay ng mga lightning effect sa mga clips nyo, you can actually find it online. So with the help of position and scale, ito. Ito po yung mga ginagamit nila ng mga effect. You try to apply it to your clips. Ang gagawin mo lang po dyan is to remove the black background by changing it to screen or siguro lighten lang siguro. I'm not sure if it's screen or lighten. Mukhang screen. Tapos, you scale it up. You can even rotate it. Pwede ka mag-rotate. And adjust mo lang yung position niya. Same rin po ba yung screen sa may green screen? No. Ang green screen, iba yung gagamitin natin na effect to remove the green screen. Dito, it's just blend mode lang. Okay? So, Ma'am Honey, as of tonight, we'll end the class na po. So, any questions before we end our training today? Guys? Questions? Go ahead, please. And for those who wants to order the bundle, please do message me para masend ko po siya, ha? You can pay tomorrow or by Monday and I can send it in advance lang. As long as you will commit to pay, it's totally fine. So, guys, thank you so much for tonight. And I want you to be ready tomorrow. Magbibigay po ako ng assignment bukas. So, I'll see you tomorrow. Guys, thank you so much. Have a great night. Have a happy weekend po. Sa mga mayroon po ba mag-absent bukas? Sa lahat na nandito, avail po ba kayo bukas? Long weekend pala, no? Hindi ko alam na long weekend. Kaya pala sobrang traffic kahapon kasi walang class by Monday. So maraming nagpanic buying, ano man tawag, panic buying or maraming sale lang siguro. Kaya po na sobrang dami ng tao doon sa mall. Sige. So see you guys, ha. Thank you. Love you. May class tayo bukas po, Sir Nan. Arch, okay. Review in the recording. Tomorrow will be a big day. It's fine pa. By Monday, I hope that you're here lang. So, meron tayong class straightly Monday. Na-move kasi tayo. Sorry. Sige, sige, sige. Good night po, good night. Bye-bye. Ma'am Rosalie, thank you. All right, so stop.